What's up, YouTube? How are y'all doing today? We have a lot of subjects that we got to cover on this wonderful, great morning. First of all, we will be getting into Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk because he had some things to get off his chest. We also will be talking about Amanda Seals address the ladies at the Real. Then we're going to get into DJ Boof. We're going to get into DJ Boof. And of course, we're going to be getting into Cardi B, her pictures, and also the updated lawsuit that Cardi B and her sister is now facing. Now, first, I want to get into Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk. We have talked about Kyle on the show yesterday, that Kyle should respond. You all know Tasha K posted the receipt of Kyle and herself, and they were having a conversation about Cardi B. Now, during that receipt of them going back and forth together, a lot of people felt some type of way from the Barty gang. Cardi B fans felt some type of way. They felt that Kyle was throwing some shade. Some even said, why was he even conversating about Cardi B? So people were sending him messages. It was a big mess going on Instagram. And so one of my producers sent me the video, and we were able to repost it because, you know, if you don't catch these videos on the Neighborhood Talk, they do a post and delete. So we do have that, and we're going to share that live now of Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk 2, and that is the CEO of that brand. And we're going to play the video because this is what he had to say, and I'm going to give my commentary for it after that video plays. Where is it at? Right here.
Being pitted with this drama, like I be minding my own business. Seriously, I'm tired of it. Y'all have y'all issues. That's y'all issues. Stop. Don't come to my DMs about that. I gave my opinion on something, and that was that. You don't like it. You don't want to believe it. It's not. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But you're gonna stop carrying that narrative that I was over here liking pictures about you, liking whatever you claim I like allegedly. Stop doing that. Because the person who was really liking this stuff, I'm about to say who it was so y'all can stop pinning that stuff on me. We already went through this in December, and that person came out and said what you said was some bullshit, but apparently you still want to carry this narrative around. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but stop putting me with it. I don't have no issues with nobody. I will say on live, I don't have no issues with nobody. Your issue is your issue. I gave my opinion on it. Stop. Dang. Now I'm gonna end it on that.
All right. So that is what he put out on his page. And a lot of people was like, you know, what is going on? Then it was dragging the beef all the way back to 2019 when Kyle was working with the Neighborhood Talk. Cardi B accused him of running a hate page and was coming out to her and liking hate message, running a hate Instagram page, all designed to take down Cardi B. And so Cardi B told her millions of followers that Kyle is the one that is behind this page. And ever since then, all of her teenage followers have been harassing this young Black entrepreneur. They have been harassing him daily, day in and day out, but it kind of died down once Kyle went on the Neighborhood Talk on last year, and he said he will not mention Cardi B. It's going to be a peace summit. He said, okay, I won't post you. He didn't want the drama, and everything was cool. But on yesterday, when Unwind with Tasha K leaked those text messages and released it live on the air on her social media, it conjured up what was going on with Cardi B and Kyle. When those text messages was released to the public, everybody now is saying, well, Kyle, why would you have this message? If you look at it right here, I'm going to read it. These were the text messages that Tasha K posted on her platform yesterday. Of course, she posted this yesterday, and this was a conversation between the CEO of the Neighborhood Talk 2 and the blogger Unwind with Tasha K. And this is what Tasha K sent to Kyle. I'm going to read it to you. I think the chick that called me is a setup by Cardi. I've been texting the B all day. I'm going to still put the BS out. Kayo's response was, oh my God, really? And Tasha K responded, yes. Kayo from Neighborhood Talk responded, that would make her look super pressed, LMAO, to go that far. Then Tasha K responded, cause like, why she won't give me the recording or send me some sort of photo? Like, who will have a recording of only Cardi's voice? And Kaya from the Neighborhood Talk response was, that's true. And what would she be high or holding on to it for? Now, that no one would have known that Kyle and Tasha K were having a conversation. No one would have known that they were actually talking and having a conversation. No one would ever known that. The only reason why they know that they had a conversation is because of the CEO of Unwind, Tasha K, have posted it on her social media. So some people is arguing that Kyle is in the mess because of Tasha K. But this is what I want to say. It's not that Tasha K is... It's not that it's Tasha K is the problem and issue here. This is about a celebrity, a multi-million-dollar celebrity that have millions of followers and using her power, rushing to judgment and labeling people with false stuff. Now, yes, Tasha K should be called out for the lies that she have spoken, but we also should keep the same energy when people have these powerful platforms and they get on their powerful platforms and they say, put stuff on folks that are not true. Cardi B owed Kyle for the Neighborhood Talk 2 an apology for lying on that young man, saying that he was controlling and operating a page that he was not operating. His former employer from the Shade Room even said he was not running that page, and Cardi B still to this day have not came out and public apologized and told her fans to leave him alone. She still haven't done that. Now today is a very special day because the man, if you all can remember her sister Hennessy, they had an altercation at the beach between these MAGA supporters, Make America Great Again supporter at this beach. Her sister Hennessy, who is a part of the LGBT community, she is a lesbian. They was at the beach and Cardi B got on her page and said she posted a video to her millions of followers, branding them racist MAGA supporter. The group, these are the two men, the group filed a lawsuit against the woman claiming they defamed and threatened them and published an edited version of the video on social media. So these men and the woman, those support that was there, they are suing Cardi B and Cardi B's sister Hennessy because they are in their suit. They are claiming that Cardi B said publicly, let me read the article. A group of New York beachgoers branded racist MAGA supporters on social media after they were filmed in an altercation with Cardi B's sister, are suing the pair for defamation. Earlier this month, the WAP singer 27 came to defense of the younger sister Hennessy, who claimed she and her girlfriend was harassed by Trump supporters over a parking space during a beach trip in the Hamptons. In the video, September 6th incident shared on Instagram, Hennessy 24 was seen engaging in a heated argument with a woman and two men, one of whom was wearing a red MAGA hat. And if you go down, and then the clip was later shared to Cardi's 14.4 million followers on Twitter, where she accused the group of targeting her sister and girlfriend Michelle because they are Afro/Hispanic gay couple. My sister could even park her car today. This is what Cardi B posted. This is the caption that she posted. She said, my sister couldn't even park her car today without this man harassing her girlfriend. Soon as the camera came out, they started being sweet. TGIS. Braveness is coming from their leader's energy, Cardi said. Meanwhile, not only you got, this is Cardi, quote, racist MAGA supporters that are lynching, racist cop shooting and killing black men, all cause their leader make them feel like they could do so, claimed Cardi B in an Instagram post. Cardi, Hennessy, and and have been named as defendants in the defamation lawsuit filed by the group of beachgoers in Suffolk County, ABC7 reported. So now those people that Cardi B have posted publicly on her page. And then on September 6th, Cardi B wrote this caption: "No, that big pink man was harassing my sister girlfriend to move her car for no reason. Then my sister came there, had a back and forth, and they stood quiet while when she whipped that phone out, they was harassing two women. Y'all going to catch the right effing one." Of course, she had the screenshot and she posted that. And then this is the response of the attorney that's represented the defendants. The attorney, this is a quote from him. He said, "These people, peaceful Suffolk County residents were quietly enjoying a Sunday at the Smithport Beach with their families when rapper celebrity Hennessy suddenly approached them, raging, spitting, insulting, assaulting, defaming, and threatening them, all the while videotaping them because one of them wore a mega hat," Beachgoers attorney John Ray said. Hennessy, Cardi B, and the celebrity model Michelle edited the videotape and published the edited version all over social media across the world for all to see, maliciously falsely labeling these residents and their families as ends and as racist. He added, Ray claimed the group are now living in fear and their reputations have been ruined after real threats of harm were made. Whew. They had a press conference today. They had a press conference today, and they were the defendants. They actually went live. We actually viewed it all on Facebook. It was all on. They put the press conference. They went on the press conference. It is official. It is definitely in the news, and this is why on yesterday we were talking about an edited video, and then this when we're talking about an edited video that now they are accusing Cardi B of editing that video, that it was not the full video, that it was the edited version. So this to me is a lot. I do believe, me talking to a couple of lawyers and speaking to some people that work and deal with defamation, that the defendants do have a strong case. We reached out to Cardi B. We have not gotten a response. But what we did see on Cardi B page, I felt it quite strange. I saw this on her Instagram page. I find this quite strange that I saw this on her IG. Shout out to my radio, because I was listening to the number one show on Stationhead. And so she got on there and she said, she brought it to all of our attention about what Cardi B posted on her page. Cardi B posted a picture of a bread with jam and 2 dead roaches on the bread with jam. If anybody know anything with roaches and Cardi B have called, quote, an African-American woman a roach. So a lot of people, some black women, are feeling triggered that why is Cardi B posting a bread with 2 dead roaches and jam on her Instagram with her millions of followers when she have in the past have called a black woman a roach. So all of this is going on, and it's a lot going on. Now the conversation is now shifted, and Cardi B is in the news. A lot of people is in my DM, they're saying that Cardi B is coming out to Tasha K to keep the intention on something else versus this lawsuit that is going on. But that press conference, the man, one of the victims of Cardi B's sister, was broke down in tears. He said his life, look at how my life is. I'm not a racist. Why would she get on her platform and do this to me? I fear for my life. They put on a show at that press conference, and that press conference were today, and they was airing it. It was actually on there. So this to me You have to be careful when you are a celebrity and what you post on your platform. And see, this is what I want to say. When I think the defendants could have done what some of these celebrities do, going to these sharecropper platforms. They didn't go to these sharecropper platforms. They didn't send these sharecropper platforms a DM. What they did was got their attorney on the line, hired an attorney. That attorney filed a lawsuit. They did not run to IG Live to talk to their fans or to their family on Instagram Live or Facebook Live. They took it to they took it to the courtroom. They did not send a DM or edited version DM to a sharecropper platform. They took it to the lawyers. The lawyers took it to the media. That is how you change situation. If you feel that your life has been threatened, that your reputation has been tarnished or destroyed, you do not run to Instagram to get a click and a view. You hire an attorney and you have your day in court. That is how you play game. And unfortunately, due to Cardi B rushing to be seen, rushing for a click and a view, rushing to jump on platforms, she don't think that she is worth millions of dollars. She got the #1 song WAP, and she got commas in her bank account, or allegedly, because we don't know how much money is in that bank account, right? But what we do know is, to the public, they see dollar signs. They may not see that WAP, or they may not even want that WAP, but they sure want that dollar bill. They may not want the WAP, but they'll want that dollar bill. And see, she got on her platform and they're using her words that she said on social media. This was yet another lawsuit that Cardi B is yet dealing with. And now she's in litigation with Unwind with Tasha K. Then she have another assault charge to answer to later this month. So she have a lot of legal stuff going on. So I want to say, will Cardi B go on these sharecropper platforms that she send DMs to them privately? Will she sit down with these sharecropper platforms and give them the sit down interview? Or will she go spin a narrative with mainstream media? Will she go give her case to Ellen and sit down with Ellen? Or will she go to these black YouTubers who she get on the phone with and kiki with? I would like to know, audience, just for the audience out there, I would like to know where she's going to go and spin this narrative. Okay, are she going to go on Instagram Live and drag these people? The answer to that would be no. It would be foolish for her to go on Instagram and drag people that she's in a lawsuit with, because those white folks that have sued her and the Lord, they're not playing. They're not playing the social media game. They're playing the legal game. It is a difference. It is a difference. They're not going to be playing with you going online, trying to spin a narrative in a dark live. Is this another reason why? Because everybody was questioning, why haven't Cardi B showed herself on camera? Why haven't she showed herself on camera? Why haven't she, came out and, show herself? Why is she doing all these dark lives? See, when you do dark stuff, you don't want to be in the light because you're too dark. You're too toxic. You need to start to reevaluate your stance in your celebrity status. You are no longer the stripper from the Bronx. You are an international superstar. Whatever your sister do, and if you post it, it is reflection of you, Cardi B. They'll drag your sister, but they really want you because you got the money. Your sister ain't got no money. Only thing your sister got is her dildo and her WAP. That's all she got. Her dildo, hope it's clean. WAP, hope she got some Pangea spray. That's about it. That's all your sister got is WAP that's getting Pangea spray. That's it. Who got the money? You got the money, and and she got followed. That's it. They're coming after you, Cardi B, and yet in another lawsuit, and you have nobody to blame but yourself. You were the one that posted. You were the one that ran to your millions of followers, knowing that harm and stuff is going on. And this is the problem. Everybody is not just going to just take your your tactics that you use on social media. Some people will take you to court. And I'm not mad. I'm not that mad at these defendants. If they were harassed, if it was an edited video, and if it was a narrative span, if they're not that way that Cardi B painted them, they should have their day in court. They should. Okay. Now, when it comes to Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk, I do believe that he have already responded. The best thing Kyle can do now, since he have already responded, is to continue to be great. Because that man have a degree in journalism. Just continue to provide them with a good product. But this will not be the Wiley Show if I can't be a little bit messy. This will not be the Wiley Show if I can't keep it real, right? This ain't going to be the Wiley Show if I can't keep it real. I know she supposed to be, but I got to say this, though. Thank you for the post. Thank you for the share. But I need to share this, okay? I'm going to share this. Now, Tasha K, and we love our sister Tasha K, she proceeded. Not that she did, she reposted the video that Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk posted. They posted a video. It was a random video with a lady and a man arguing on a motorcycle. And so Tasha K downloaded that video, posted that video on her backup channel, and pretty much the title of that video said, Cardi B is coming, something with Cardi B and Tasha K. Pretty much put Cardi B in the title and her in the title. I should have took a screenshot of that. And who is that going to fall back on? That is going to fall back on none other than Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk, because they already know this was the that's what they're going to fall. That's going to fall back on. The title of that video it said this: exclusive. Cardi on her bike outside trying to convince Tasha K to join her paid team of bloggers. Let me read that again. She have on that exclusive. Cardi on her bike outside trying to convince Tasha K to join her paid team of bloggers. But you should have edited that. You should have said, let me see this title. This the title that there should be. Exclusive. Cardi on her bike outside trying to convince Tasha K to join her unpaid team of sharecropper bloggers. Sharecropper bloggers. Because it ain't no team if you're not willing to play game and get on my platform and help me build up the show. That's what it is. Sharecropper platform, okay? Just remember sharecropper. It's more profitable if we can sit down and you can talk. Okay. All right. How she do it? Okay. You know, it would. It just would be more profitable. You talk to me on the DM or you call me. Why you can't come on my live? Just saying, don't call me. Hit the link. You better. One thing I love about Oprah, when she have an exclusive, before she go to Ellen, before she go to any of these institutions, she is going to go to Gayle King, her friend, because she said that's her friend. She don't just say it in lip service. When she got an exclusive, before she give it to anybody else, she is going to give it to Gayle King. She's not just going to send Gayle a DM. She's not just going to get on the phone and talk to her privately. She's just not just going to take a selfie. She's not going to just invite her to a pool party. She's not going to invite her to sit and drink and put her booty cheek on top of booty cheek. She actually going to sit her hind part down, sit on her friend's show and give her the exclusive. She's not going to just invite her into an overcrowded pool party with Rona is running rapid. She's actually going to sit down with her friend and give her friend an exclusive. That is what I'm talking about, people. I didn't say, did I say any name? I said Oprah, I said Gayle, I said Cardi. Did I do a good job? Did I say any blogger's name? Any blogger name mentioned? other than Kyle, because I talked about him in that situation. I talked about Tasha, and I talked about Cardi, and I said sharecropper bloggers. Now, if you're not a sharecropper blogger, then you shouldn't be offended. But if it make you shake, it make you shake. I ain't got nothing to do with that. If you feel that way, go get you some overalls and just be done with it. And go on out there. Just go on out there, but in hope. Well, one day they're gonna breed me on the show. One day, yes, sir. One day they're gonna breed me on the show. One day, yeah, one day. Exactly. One day. How about today? Don't just tell me one day, today. Not one day. Can you do it today? Man, please. Oh, Lord have mercy. Why I'm doing this, Wiley? What'd you say? This is why I don't get invited to the party. It's okay. I felt it in my spirit. I don't know why I got that sharecropper of bloggers, sharecropper bloggers. You know, a sharecropper, you plot the field and hoping that, you know, the man that you're leasing the land, that you would be able to control it, and you never able to control able to have the land. You just plot in the field doing that and get nothing out of the deal with just sweat, a broken back, and bloody knuckles. That's it. And a hope and a dream. But you have to understand your power, and you need to be cautious on who you work with, and you need to speak up. I was on Station Head. I was on Wiley Show. Shout out to My Radio. My Radio have the #1 show in the country on Station Head. And she said, Wiley, hit the link. I mean, she sent me the request. I got on the line, and I was talking. She was asking, what do you think about Tasha K? I think it's entertaining. But I'm against, we come in with the sharecropper bloggers. And then I said, I said, she haven't shared me on her main page. I told how I really felt. And then I broke down in tears. I cried. And you know why I cried? I broke down because I thank Millie, the #1 host on Station Head. Because this black woman gave this black man his credit. She did not get on there and say, well, she was on Cricket Eye, on some blogger page, on somebody page that we can't name. She put respect on the Wiley Show. And I give her credit. Mind you, she have the #1 show on Station Head. #1 show in the country. Everybody can't say that, but she's #1. Actually, she's #1 and #2. That's a boss. But she put respect on this show name. And I give her credit. And I broke down in tears because it's been a long time since somebody actually give me my credit and seen the hard work. So I did break down. I was emotional. I was overwhelmed. So emotional. And I cried. I cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And da 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 da. That was by Bipolar song by Brandy. Because there's one little thing I like. I cried and cried and cried and cried. I sure did cry. Oh, Billy. You put respect. I know they laughing. They was in there laughing probably in the chat. But most of them said, don't cry, Wiley. But I sure was crying. My manic tail, I was so manic. See, it won't be a Wiley show. We can't keep it real over here at the Wiley Show. I'm very transparent when it comes to my mental illness. I was manic, and I know I was manic, right? And depressed. So depressed, I was just crying and crying and crying. Today, all day today, on the air mattress, crying, blowing up the air mattress. On the air mattress, just crying. I was just in tears. I was really, really depressed. I've been depressed for a couple of days, and it just really balled up. And then today, I had to speak to my therapist or my psych doctor, because she's not a therapist. She's just a psych doctor, just give me my medicine. She said, what's wrong? And I was telling her, what's this? I was so depressed. Like, Woo, Lord, I was just I would listen to Brad McKnight crying. I was watching I saw a CNN news clip today. I reposted on the Wiley Show. I cried uploading it because people was getting evicted. I boo-hoo and cried and cried. I was crying. So I started to, picked up when I picked up the phone and I saw that Millie was live. So I was listening to it and I thought I was okay. But then when she said it and I said it, I cried again. Manic. Yes, I am. Yes, mad. I'm a little mad. And so I was telling the person that I had, some days I take them and some days I get off of it. I forget because I'm so in the groove of working, but I forgot that I have an illness that I have to take medicine to so it can handle it. So I have a balance that I just can't be out here just forgetting to take it. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes, I can forget to take the prep because I ain't doing nothing to even have to take a prep pill. But I forget the psych meds and I'll be like, oh, I ain't gonna have to worry about it and da-da-da-da. And before you know it, that depression, it come right in. It just, oh, Lord. Like, it creeps deep down in my belly. I'm here. I said, whoo, Lord. I'm hearing some voices that I ain't even heard before. They've been out of retirement for a long time. I said, look at these voices. I never heard. I said, I haven't heard y'all. I'm talking back to her. I haven't heard y'all in a long time. I haven't heard these voices in a long time. So I'm just and stuff like that. So tonight I have to, the doctor said, take the medication tonight, Wiley, and you cannot miss your medication because with the medication and with the depression, it helps you with the depression. It doesn't really get rid of it completely, but it makes you feel much better. So you need to take it every week, and but 4 more weeks, you will be back, and that will be built up in your system. So I said, okay, I'm gonna take it. But I'm saying this because I know I'm not the only one struggling with my mental health. I know I ain't the only one. That's why I'm saying it. And it is okay. And I have to, because I get so busy because the show is growing. I'm moving this way. I now have to put myself on a schedule that I just can't be just doing it 24 hours. I just want to put all in because I have an illness that I have to cater to and make sure that medicine come in. So somebody asked me a question. No, I did not get my cash out from Tasha K. I'm honest. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. No, I did not get it yet. So hopefully one day after this live, I get it. I need it. And that's one of the parts of my depression. Not just Tasha. It's money issue, disability, health, trying to get insurance to get things with my leg together, my mental health together. So a lot of it, finances, that's a big part of, because what's the causes of depression? Can I tell it? Financially, not financially stable like that. I'm going through family stuff, then it creep back up, battling with that, about to hit 30 years old. And this was a lot that, was bone rush, all them emotions. I want to know who my father is. It was like a lot of stuff that was just whoosh, whoosh, boom, boom. Like it was just boom, 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 boom. It was like bone rush with all this stuff. Then I got a personal friend of mine that's battling with it, with a drug addiction. So that it's like, it was so, and it just coming at me full force. But still through it all, I still get the courage to come on here and get a click in a view because I love y'all. Even though before I come on, I done cried and cried and cried, I still would get on this camera and entertain y'all, right? Because this is what I love to do. I love to be a commentator, entertain, and just joke or whatever, put on a good show. So I still would put on the show. But I want to be happy once I get off the show, right? I want to be happy. So I have a lot of work to do. Just keep me in your prayers. And I'm saying it because it's need to be said. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and make it say everything good because it's not. Everything is not good. It's not. Okay? And I know it's like the anxiety. It's just a lot. But I have a lot of work to do, right? And so I'm doing it. I'm in the process of doing it. So everything, just thank you for the prayers. And I have to be transparent and say that with my audience and stuff. And I have to be very careful because I didn't want to come on here boo-hooing and crying, because then people say, oh, he crying for clicks and views. He crying to go viral. He crying for clicks and views. He's trying to get on the show. He's trying to get on these shows. Like, what? You know they're going to say that. So, out of all that, then Amanda Seales, it was like today was the day of people just letting people, today was the day I would say, people were speaking their truth today. I was up crying on my radio. Amanda Seales, she's on her social media. Let's pull that up. Because I wasn't the only one up there telling people how you really feel when you feel like you ain't, you know, when somebody is taking something from you and you're not getting your due credit. Let's read what Amanda said. I'm going to put it up. Give me a second, you guys. Bear with us today. And shout out to the new people that's in the chat. Give me a second. Where we at? Okay. Let's put Amanda Seales. Okay. Where we at? Let's go to the screen. Share this. Put that up. All right. Here we go. So Amanda says, you all know she was one of the hosts on The Real. She didn't renew her contract. She left. And this is what she wrote. She said, once again, The Real daytime demonstrates its low class, even low vibration. Just so we're clear, this is hold up. How you, what? I want to know how to pronounce that word. Give me a second. Hold up. I'm going to go to how to pronounce. Give me a second. You ain't about to do that to me, Amanda Seales. Your education, you went to HBCU. Hold up. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to act like I don't know how to do it. So I'm going to go to howtopronounce.com, and I'm going to put it on there. I think I know what it says, but let me just make sure I get a correction. Let me make sure I'm on it before we get to this, because I if you don't know, go get it where you can get the answer. All right, hold on. Egregious. Okay, let's start over. Egregious. All right, we got it. Once again, the real daytime demonstrates its low class and even low vibration. Just so we're clear, this is an egregious bite of my smart, funny, and black brand in an attempt to bring black awareness into the programming of The Real. They couldn't find any other way to do this without it being a bite of my creation. Yes, I'm saying this on social media because the continued thievery of black people's work, even when you're supported by other BIPOC, needs to be called the F out. And also, because this is the most energy I give it before going on with my day and creating more dopeness, that will hold up. Lord, I don't know how to pronounce that either. Give me a second. We go to school today. Hold up. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not even gonna act like I know how to pronounce it. But somebody said, go to howpronounce.com. Inevitably be pilfered by the less talented, ethical, ancestrally connected individual of our species. Happy Monday, vote. Knowing networks, they did this because they knew I posted it would boost. Oh, sorry, it would boost ratings. So she had a logo, and this is what The Real posted, and this is what Amanda Seales. She posted smart, funny, and black. And this was her creation, and this is what The Real. So they took a bite of her creation and put it on The Real. Again, this was a classic. They know that Amanda Seales was going to respond. The producers, they sit in those rooms and they say, you know what? We're going to do this logo. We're going to put it like this. We're going to take it from hers. She's going to talk about it, or she's going to talk about this, going to boost up the ratings because we all out. We got all in one of your kitchen and the ratings are low. We got 4 hosts. You had one of the other hosts, she left. We had 2 hosts left. So we need to create controversy because controversy creates ratings. Ratings create advertisers. Advertisers create dollars. So this is a business. So to you, Amanda Seales, I'm glad. Call them out. Call them out, because if you don't call out these wicked, unjust folks that want to steal from Black creation, they will continue to do so. But continue to call them out, and I will continue to shine the light on people that want to steal from Black people. Stop that. If you wanted to use Amanda Seales' idea, call her and pay her and ask her permission to use it and cut her a check, but don't just go steal something from an idea from her and then put it on there and act like you so original. No, people work hard for their creation and their ideas. Okay? No, The Real did not get canceled. The way they keep looking, the way how Sister Girl braids looking over her head like that. And listen, child, these new 4 ladies, they need Tamar Braxton back. And they're going to need Tamara. Who was that? Tamara, and bring back Tamar. If you want them ratings to get back up, you might as well bring back Tamar. Okay? Bring Tamar Braxton back and make sure y'all pay her top dollars. Okay? Bring her back, because y'all, that panel is dry. I viewed it a little bit. I wasn't impressed by the new lineup. Y'all are missing some spice on that panel. Y'all need Tamar Braxton, and I vote that she come back to The Real. They need it needs some stuff. Like The Real is kind of boring. The reason why I like The View, is no shade. It is no shade. The reason why I love The View is because The View, they still got that drama. You got Meghan McCain. Then you got, she had a conservative Black woman on there. Who did she have on there? Give me a second. Kim Klacik. Did I say her name? Kim Klacik. She's running for Congress in Baltimore, and she was a guest on The Real. And so Jay Behar was asking her a question to Kim Klacik. She's a conservative. She's running a Republican in a Black neighborhood in Baltimore. So Jay Behar said, yeah, your president is this. Pretty much was throwing shade at Kim Klacik. And then she said, is that Jay Behar? She said, yes. Is this the same Jay Behar that had on blackface? Oh no, the Black community had my back. The Black community had my back and all of that. And then who's the other host? Other host intervened. Who's the other host? Is it Joy? Who was the other host? The Black host, the one that intervened. Talk about the Black community had your back. The Black community had your back. Oh, wow. She was Sonny. Yeah, Sonny is a wino. Let me tell you why. Sonny is a wino. I don't care what nobody say. Sonny is a wino. Let me tell you. Because Sonny was like, wow. She was turning her chair. She got that from Tasha K. She in them bushes. She up in there drinking her wine. That's why she was touring around in that chair like that. That's why she was touring around. She's a wino. Sonny, if you're in the bushes, drop a wine glass. You're a wino. You watching Tasha. Wow. What you learn how to turn around in your chair like that? You got that from Tasha K. You got that from Tasha K. I wish Whoopi Goldberg was there. But that panel is still got the spice. And that's what I love. I love a well-balanced spice of a panel. I don't love a dry panel. I don't. Baby, keep it real. Okay? On The Real. How in the world y'all got The Real and y'all ain't got nobody that's keeping it real? This The Real, right? So why y'all not keeping it real? Just call it the fake. Call it the catfish, because obviously y'all are not living up to y'all name. When you said The Real, I'm like, y'all keeping it real. Hey, this is what we want to say, and really, really keeping it real, but y'all don't want to keep it real. Especially y'all don't want to keep it real in Black. Y'all don't want to keep it real in Black, but that's how you drive ratings. Bring somebody on there that's going to keep it real. If you got a problem, get somebody. And you know what? Let me say this about The View with Kim Klacik. I like Kim Klacik. I like some parts of her because what Kim Klacik did, she just exposed the failed leadership of the Democratic Party in Baltimore. Baltimore is a dirty, filthy city. And that's no shade. When I got it, when I went to Brandy, I went to go see Brandy for the first time in history at the African Fest. She performed in Baltimore a couple of years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago. I remember because I just filed bankruptcy. I was young and I had to file bankruptcy, Chapter 7, because they said you could wipe your debt clean. So I did that because I was in debt. And I was able, then I got a letter from a lot saying you can get a car with no money down. So I went there to this car lot and I got a Nissan. I got a Nissan Sentra, 2000 Nissan Sentra with the silver trim. So I got that new car, drove from Chicago to Baltimore to go see go see Brandy. We got that early, like, hey, but when we was in Baltimore, it was filthy. I'm like, what's all this garbage? Garbage everywhere. It was filthy. Dirty. And I'm like, I want to go back to Chicago where it's clean. You might have to wear a bulletproof vest, but at least they out there with a dustpan and garbage bag and stuff like that. Baltimore need to do a better job with their city. It is no shade. All that corruption that they got in Baltimore, that filthy, filthy place. Clean it up. You know? Y'all they need to do a deep cleaning up in there in West Baltimore. It's so filthy. It's the truth. That ain't no shade. Clean that filthy. It's filthy. I saw the trash. I was in CVS trying to get me some Pringles. That's all I wanted was some regular Pringles. That's all I wanted. But I had to travel in that filthy lot to get me some Pringles. I said, it's filthy in this. I said, they need to clean this. Who y'all mayor? I'm gonna have to somebody please send me Baltimore mayor. Send me Baltimore mayor. Who is the current mayor? Send me their IG so I can send them a voice note. Send me Baltimore mayor so I can send her a voice note. Send it to me. Yes, please send it. Send. I it's feeling my spirit. They need to clean that city up. Yes. Okay. Moving right along. Did I talk about? Man, they need to clean that city up. They do. It's so filthy. So filthy. So filthy. Maybe I need to run to mayor. Maybe so. I don't know. Maybe I need to run. I could just do the campaign video right now with just me sweeping. See, I will be the mayor that's gonna clean up the city. I'm just cleaning up. I'll just clean it up. I'll just clean it up. And vote for me in November. I am Wiley, and I approve this message. That city needs to be cleaned up. All right. Bernard, you need to do Bernard, get you a brew. All right. Okay. Let's go to DJ Boof. And y'all pray for DJ Boof. He lost his job. Now I'm going to handle this story with delicacy because there was some stuff that Tasha, and let me quote Tasha. Let me read this. Give me a second. Let me read this because this is Tasha K. This is what Tasha K wrote. If she still got it up, give me a second. If she still got it. Oh, give me a second. Give me a sec. If she still got it. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Wait a minute. It was so funny. Oh God, does she still have it up? It was about DJ Boof. Did she post it on Twitter? Let me go to her Twitter because I saw something and I wanted to read it. To y'all. Give me a second. I got to start screenshotting this stuff too. All right. It was this. This is what she wrote. She said, PSA Winos, DJ Boof did not get fired. He was asked to resign for something that wasn't his fault. Wendy effed him over hard. I'm getting DMs about him and the P word, getting him in P word, the P word, I ain't gonna say it, that's insane. That's not the reason he was asked to resign. It all had to do with Wendy and her drinking. But they posted on the Shade Room and they were talking about it's because him and kids. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. No. And the reason why I don't believe that, and I'm glad that Tasha K posted that on there, because where any major news source quoted this, have credited this or put that out there, I don't believe that that happened, because I ain't heard that on it. Because if anything dealing with children, that you're abusing a child, that is international word. If you are accused of abusing somebody that is a child, that is like international. That's international news. You ain't just gonna lose your job. You're actually going to jail. That's like what, federal? That's like federal. If you are accused of doing something with a child, you're going to prison. Okay? All right? So I don't necessarily believe that. But let me show you this video of DJ Boof. Wow. And I cried when I saw him doing it, baby. I was doing a lot of crying. Because I was crying. I cried for him. I cried. Yes, I did. Y'all see, I got my logo on there. We trying to upgrade. We trying to learn a little something. Somebody taught me how to do it. Give me a second. We trying to help with the branding. Here we go.
Tired. I'm tired, guys. I'm really going to do show. Big deals, guys. Guys, let me ask you guys a question. I did 2 deals in one day today. I'm so blessed, guys. I'm so tired. I'm so blessed. How does the DJ Boof show sound? The DJ Boof show. What you think about that? The DJ Boof show. Imagine a show like that. Like a 106 in Park type show with artists and stuff like that. That'd be fire, right? That would be so dope. That'd be dope. I got 3 offers on the table right now. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 situations pending. Shit is so crazy right now. God is amazing, guys. Guys, let me tell y'all what's going on. I'm super thankful. I'm super appreciative of life. I'm thankful for everything and everyone. And you gotta make moves in this game. You gotta make moves, and I'm extremely happy right now. And I know people want to hear a story, right? People want to know, but I can't talk right now at the minute. But you guys are very smart. You guys out there are very smart. You guys are very smart. And just know Everything is well thought out. And gotta be free, man. You gotta be free, man. Tired.
All right. So you clearly hear right in the live on Instagram, that was DJ Boof when he was live. And he was really, really I thought emotionally drained because everybody was flooding him with comments all over social media. And of course, DJ Boo have been replaced with a new DJ, and the man, I call him DJ Fur. You know, is that his name? What's the new DJ name? The man had on a fur coat in a studio. It ain't even snow outside. You in a pandemic with a fur coat on. So stage. And everybody is asking DJ Boo, what happened? What happened? What's going on? And he can't talk. He can't talk about it. Do you know why he can't talk about it? The three letters, the N, the D, the A. The N, the D, the A. 3 letters, right? The 3 letters, the NDA, non-disclosure agreement, that he cannot speak on the Wendy Williams show. Cannot do it. Unless he want to end up like Cardi and her sister in the courtroom. So due to his non-disclosure agreement, he is not taking any interviews because he don't even want to have a slip up to even ask or even try to drag Wendy Williams because he signed. He can't give you the reason why, because ain't nobody gonna book him. Because who gonna book? Who's gonna book it? He can't spill no tea because he know everything. Licked on her, you know, all that type of stuff. Licked on her WAP. Now I don't know. I gotta call Tasha. I don't know if Wendy Williams sprayed some Pangea down there, but he probably did a whole lot of some. He probably was spinning records and eating coochie. I'm just saying. He probably was out there spinning records, eating some of her coochie, and allegedly. He probably was like, lick it, like he probably is all up in there. He just, you know. But that's what you got to be careful. You can't be up there licking your boss's coochie and don't, you know what I'm saying, and you get fired. The only thing you got is coochie breath and a termination letter. Now you did ate all that whopped. You ate all that. It splashed all over your fingers and everything like that. And you mean to tell me you still got the walking papers, and then they went to go get this corny safari lookalike reject with a fur coat, and he took your job. Now you got to be on social media spinning records with 3 people watching. 2 people, 10 people, 40 people watching. That's about it. He don't get that many views, people watching. We get more views right now watching me just sit here with sweat and a cock eye. And he be up there with Jordan shoes all in the back, top of the line equipment, 10 folks watching. And when I jump in, it's 11. When I leave, it's down to 10. DJ Boo in the building. Oh, DJ Boo. We playing that new Cardi. We playing that new Nicki. DJ Boo. We need 2 more people. So, if I was him, screw the NDA. Drag her. Screw it. Don't worry about the NDA. Tear it up to shreds. Get on your platform, black man, and you speak. Tell us how much of that WAP you was licking. Tell us. Tell us the tea. Write that book. You better write that book, young man. You better say, this is my story, DJing and at the Wendy Williams show. Tell us. The night before Christmas, when you get packing up your equipment, going take her out to dinner, and y'all getting in her apartment with all that furniture. Tell us the story. We want to know. We want to know the juicy stuff. We don't want to know that you got a Dell sponsorship. That put me to sleep. Who the world are you going to be selling that Dell? Who in the world that is going to be selling that Dell computer when you only got 10 people watching your live on Instagram? Now, what in the world was Dell Computer thinking, having you to sponsor Dell with 10 people watching you on Instagram? I'm just saying. 10 people. 10 people. It don't be that many people in that live. It'd be like, where the folks at? He got a lot of tea. I want to know. Yes, he got a Dell. Who the world got a Dell? Is this? Oh, I got a Dell. So I ain't gonna talk about Dell. Dell, I want the sponsorship. I love you, Dell. Dell is good people. Dell Computer. There are some good folks. We love Dell. We love Dell. So that's good, Black man. You got a Dell computer. Siri, how much is Dell? Hold on. Siri, how much is Dell worth? Hold on. Siri, how much is Dell? Hold on. Siri, how much is Dell computer worth?
The market cap for Dell Technologies is $49.1 billion.
Okay, it's 49. Oh Lord, we love Dell. We love Dell. Dell, we love you. We love you, Dell. Dell. Ain't nothing like being on that Dell. Ain't nothing like typing on that Dell. Yeah, we love Dell Computer. Yeah, Dell. Yeah. Dell. Okay. We love you. Dell, y'all worth all them billions. 49.1. You better get that money. What you up that crab for? Skip Wendy. Wendy ain't got no billions. Only thing she got is her breasts all stuffed up and her walking. She can't even run no more. So you good. Get you somebody else that can still run. And you know, you probably licked up so much she can't even run no more. I looked at Wendy Williams. All I see is that and her walking. Who are you doing? Baby, I said Wendy Williams. That's come from wearing all them heels and running in all them heels. Now you just up there with your gym shoes just walking. And I'm just looking. I said, Lord have mercy. We gonna have to pray for her. I love Dell. That is my favorite product. I use Dell every day. And I was sitting at home at the library, and I said to the library, what are you using? Dell computer? I'm like, what are you using? Dell computer? All right. So, all right. We love the gym shoes. Those, that's Wendy. We love the gym shoes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can't hardly run either. I'm sure I'm crippled too. So, you know, I could have been right there with a limp and everything like that. One day we'll be on the Wendy Williams show. One day. Okay. I'm working on my wop licking technique. Okay. Once we master that technique, you know, we'll be on there. All right. Let's go to the phone line 646-716-8447. Let's go to the phone line. Anybody want to call in today? Thank you all so very much. Oh God, Dale does it tricky. You does it. Like share. Shout out to everybody that's watching this. Yeah, I'm working on my wop licking technique. I got to get real. I want to be I got to get it together. Okay. All right. So yeah, I do wish them well. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people lose their job or opportunity. And I just hate the fact because he looks drained. You know what I'm saying? But that'll let you know, like, you could be replaced, you know, in this business, unfortunately. You know, you could be in television business, and today you could be spinning a record, and tomorrow you could be in your closet spinning a record in front of your gym shoes. So what I suggest that DJ Boof should get a podcast and get another person on that. Like, I can be on your show, DJ Boof. You want me to come on there? We can talk. We can talk Dale versus Dale, you know. We can talk about Manic D, and we can talk about, the Wob. You know, we can wake it up. But I just want just take this moment and don't wait too long. Do it while the Wendy Williams show is still going on, and you do your projects. But you got to do something else versus you spinning records in your bedroom in front of your gym shoes. That, I mean, DJ Nice got that market. You got to be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to be a little bit different with your approach, because DJ Nice got the market, and you just can't go. You got to be a little bit different. You know, you gotta you know just you got to do something different, and you need to go to the drawing board. But you just sitting in your bedroom sounding like you was high, and no, I ain't high. I'm just sleepy and all that. That ain't gonna work. Because that's still that live. You only had 100 folks watching. I'm just being honest. It was about 100, 200 some people watching. That shouldn't be. And see, this is what I'm saying. Oh Lord, I'm getting triggered. I am getting triggered today. I'm getting triggered. I am getting triggered. I'm getting triggered, and I'm getting kind of pissed off. You mean to tell me you got a 135,000 followers and you got a blue check verification and you only got 100 folks watching your live? You got 135,000 people with a blue check verification, and you only got 3 people watching your live on Instagram? That shouldn't be. When you on the hottest show in America, that shouldn't be. When you say you the #1 club, tour, and daytime TV DJ, Nicki Minaj, Fabulous, Las Vegas ambassador, and you only got 3 people watching your live, DJ Boof. I'm just saying that shouldn't be. Some ain't adding up here. Where is the engagements here? And see, when y'all be saying, see, you got to be careful what y'all say. I want to reach this different level. No, change up your prayers and say, I want to be more engaging. I want my audience to be more engaging. Because if your audience is more engaging to you, then you're going to automatically grow. But never take that away from your prayer. Lord, send me some more engagements. I want some more engagement. Sitting there interacting where they shared and more people come. And then you could be sitting at 10,000 followers. I know Millie, and she's not a DJ. My radio, she got the #1 show on Station Head. She's not the #1 DJ in the country. She got the #1 radio show on Station Head, but she don't have a blue check verification, and she got more people on her live. Only thing she can say on her Twitter account, let's go outside. We going outside. Now, at first, when she said I used to go outside physically, so I'm like, where they at? Where's my radio? Where's the people? Because she said go outside. So I would go outside and look. Because the way how she said, she said go outside. Go outside. I'm like, what's going on outside? What they doing? You in Texas, I said, no, I'm outside. But the way how she said, they all call Instagram. So it does not mean because you got a blue check that you're gonna have the engagements. See, that blue check give a lot of people a false sense of reality. You see? Give me a second. DJ Boof, this brother Wiley from the Wiley Show. Listen, brother, I can help you grow your show because I'm a producer at heart, and I have many producers, and I have some great suggestions. I'm not going to say it because I don't want nobody to steal it. I don't want DJ Knight stealing my idea. So if you free, well, you do definitely got a lot of free time. You ain't got that much to do. You ain't doing no shows. But when you get time, call me, and we could get some suggestions and to help you to become one of the hottest DJs on Instagram. I'm available anytime, day or night, for your response. Thank you, brother, and may God keep you and your family. Okay? I don't want nobody stealing my idea. Okay? DJ Knight steal my idea and got Michelle Obama in that chat? No, don't steal my sit down. So I do it to her privately. So I sent the voice note. So yeah, I did send the voice note. I mean, he ain't what? Hold on, y'all. One of my producers said something. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Well, he ain't got no job. I told him he ain't got no job. He got a lot of free time. Let's do it. Okay, go easy on him. I'm going easy on him. He's a man. He should be able to handle it. There is an influencer. She has over 500 followers, and she does her live. Not even 60 people watch. And I'm laughing because people rush so much for the quantity instead of the quality. They rush for the quantity instead of the quantity, the quality, the engagements. It's about the engagement. It's not so caught up on the numbers. How are them engaged? Are your audience engaged with what you are producing? That is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. It shouldn't be that you got 100,000 subscribers and you only got 10 people watch. That make you question, like, did you buy these people? Did you get it? You know, what? How are you getting a blue check verification and 3 folks watching you? How is that? But a lot of these things you can purchase and you can buy. You can buy a blue check. You can, some of that status you can just buy. You know, according to Tasha K, you can buy yourself on the front page of a magazine. You know, you can pay, according to Tasha, you can pay to be on Forbes magazine. So a lot of that stuff you can pay. So people, regular folks, don't feel bad, because a lot of times you can get that too. Just write the check. So don't you feel bad? Whatever you have, thank God. If you got 10 people watching, thank God for it. If you got 1,000 people subscribed, thank God for the 1,000. If you got 2,000 average views, thank God for that, because some don't even have that. Be appreciative for the little things and keep on working. Don't give up. Okay? Okay, we can look back at the quality of your shows. Quality lasts forever. Period. If anybody want to call in today, I'm gonna post a number in the chat. If anybody want to call in, because I know we're very engaging today. We do want to open it up for anybody that want to call in. Somebody said we can look back at the facts. People buy blue checks. Yes, amen. They do. It's the truth. It is the truth. It is the truth. Because I'll be saying, like, wow, I don't get. Because one thing that I used to, because I'm very transparent, I don't have 1,000 people in my chat. Why is that? And then somebody told me, but they said, Wiley, how is the replays looking? I said, it's looking pretty nice. I said, that's what matters. They're viewing you. They might not view it live, but as long as they're viewing you, you good to go. Be appreciative. And then you never know where you're going to go. You talking about you crying over 1,000, you might finally get 80,000 people watch you, right? So, or 200, you know, the sky's the limit. So you got to just be focused on providing a good show and just keep doing that, and it will grow. It will grow. It will grow, because I see the growth. I feel it, you know, and that's why I keep it real. I have to. All right. Let's go to the phone line, 646-716-8447. Anonymous, you live on the air.
I sent something about Sunny calling you, so that's something you might want to read while you're on live.
Oh, you sent me something about Sunny. Okay, thank you. I will read it. Let me see.
You welcome.
All right now. Okay.
All right.
Somebody sent me something about Sunny. Thank you. Sunny Hostin said she was treated differently at ABC because of her race. Y'all know who Sunny is. She's a host on The View. This is according to the Jasmine brand. Sunny is opening up about her earlier days on The View and says she believed ABC treated her differently because of her race. She spoke about her memoir, I Am These Truths, and said that the network wanted to censor parts of her book. She pointed out that she received different treatment on The View and was the only co-host who wasn't introduced as an actual panelist when she joined the show in 2016. Quote, I was sort of guest hosting, and then Jess was there. Sunny, who is also the senior legal correspondent and analyst for the ABC News, continued, I was giving a dressing room on a different floor. And I noticed that other co-hosts that came on after I came on were giving dressing rooms on the main floor with everyone else. When asked if she thought it was because of her race, she said, quote, I think I was treated differently than a white woman who have been treated. Wow. I am not shocked at all. I am not shocked at all that they have doing it. This is why I'm telling Black people, we are living in the third reconstruction, and this is the time to speak up. In every industry you work, if you're getting mistreatment, this is the time to call it out. They will never change if you stay silent. As long as you stay silent, they will never change. You have to create noise and use your power and use your voice. It is wrong. Now, ABC had some problems going on. One of their executives they had to fire because of her racist behavior. They had to let her go. So ABC had a lot of things. I remember when Monique went on The View, and Monique went on her podcast with her husband, aka her that she called Daddy. So she went on Monique and Cindy podcast, and I'm sorry, she didn't go on Monique and Cindy podcast. She went on this Comedy Hype. She went on Comedy Hype, and while she was on Comedy Hype, she said, "When I talked with Whoopi Goldberg, and Whoopi Goldberg told me how much money she made at The View," and I'm like, "Damn, I'm gonna have to fight for you too." When she said Whoopi Goldberg told me how much money I'm making at The View, and I said, "Damn, I'm going to have to fight for you too." Because she's saying that Whoopi Goldberg is not getting paid what she, for all of the work that she's doing. She's not getting paid for all of the years, the sweat that she has built, helping building The View or being the moderator on The View, that she's not getting the salary like that. And that's not too uncommon. A lot of things are like that. A lot of people in media get mistreated and don't get the top dollar, and they white counterpart get the top dollar. So it's really something. So I'm looking forward to reading that memoir. I'm definitely gonna go to and get that book. What was the name of it? I Am These Truths. So I'm definitely going to get that. Thank you to that producer that sent me that. I ain't shocked. It's shocking that we don't get shocked about racism anymore. Right. I'm not shocked by it because you know who you're a part of. You're a part of people that built an institution on discrimination. You got to understand, when you work in these spaces, you're working in an institution like an ABC that have built and have a history of mismanagement. And it ain't and I'm glad that she's exposing this, because the narrative, Fox News is there. They always giving Fox News all the smoke, but they rarely give these liberal news organizations the same smoke. They deserve to get exposed as well as these conservative networks. Because if, let's be clear, all of these networks are not doing a good job of paying Black talent top dollar. When Roland Martin had his show on News One Now, he said that other folks in mainstream media saw heard how much he was making at TV One, and they were hurt because he was making more money than some of these people that had positions at CNN or at MSNBC. Because Roland Martin understands his skill set, and he understands that he's not going to take anything. He understands his self-worth. And the thing about that I admire about, because we talk about media, right? The reason why I admire Roland Martin is because when he had his show on News One Now, on TV One, he did not just depend on that network. He was investing into his into New Vision media. He started to buy cameras, lights, and to build up his production company. So when that contract ended with TV One, he immediately started to do Roland Martin Unfiltered. And now that company, his company that he built, is worth $1 million, if not $1 million or $2 million, because he understands his skill set. He said, I'm not going to wait for mainstream media to come to me. I'm going to build up my own media powerhouse, and I'm going to be a voice for Black America to have a platform so that Black America can come and discuss their issues so we can educate Black America on what is going on in America, period. The reason why I get a lot of my knowledge of what goes on in politics is because I watch a lot of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I have him playing all day. I love listening to Roland Martin Unfiltered. I love the panelists that he have on there is because he breaks it down. He calls out. If you get on that line, you're going to get called out. You're going to get called out. And if you keep over talking, he will cut your mic off. But I love the fact that he literally did not sit in his bedroom just crying. He literally got to work. And that is how you're going to change. You got to get to work. Okay? And that's why, and I support of the show. And I've been watching Roland Martin for a long time. I remember I was in Chicago and he had a radio show. And I remember he had a mic just like this. And he would do the radio show. And I would call his into his show. And I said, brother, I'm in my mid-20s. I think I was 23 or 24. Really so. And I love your show. But that ain't always been about Roland Martin. Because Roland Martin just unblocked me from Twitter. Because he had blocked me. The reason why he blocked me, because I dragged him. I proceeded to drag them. I said, your show is low ratings. On network, get more ratings than your show. Who knows your show? Don't nobody watch that show. On get more ratings. Sit down. Have several seats. Because I think have several seats was popping back then. Have several seats. The next thing you know, I thought I was going to tweet him some more, and I was blocked. So years later, I went on my backup Twitter, and I sent Roland Martin a tweet, and I said, Roland Martin, can you unblock this page? He said, you ain't gonna say nothing out of pocket. I said, no, sir. I'm not going to say nothing out of pocket. And I've been on my best behavior ever since because I don't want to get blocked by Roland Martin again. But yes, I would sit and I would watch his show religiously. So I am blocked. Now, I would love to, go on his show because I love that show. Like that show, I've never seen a show with all the Black people just talking. Dr. Carr was that he's over African Studies of Howard University, saying those Malik. I love Malik. Malik be trying it, but I just love the characters up there. Yeah, I love Malik. I love Dr. Carr. Like Dr. Carr, he be giving that heat. And when Roland Martin be doing this, and this is what Black America need to do, and the Republicans and the Democrats and like he be doing that, and he be so focused. I love that skill set. That Roland will overtalk you. It is what it is. That's the Scorpio nature. We are very dominant. He will dominate a conversation. Because I saw Paul Roland, I saw Uncle Roro on the panel. They were talking about advertising and black media. And Roland Martin, they said Roland Martin tried to dominate the conversation. It's because he used to being a boss, and he makes great sense because one of the panelists, I don't know what he was on this panel, and the guy was like, well, online ain't where is that. You need to be on the big screen. You don't need to be online. You need to be on the big screen, on the silver screen. And Roland Martin said, no, sir, you don't need to be on the big screen. I run a show, a digital show. And I remember when a young man came on here and he asked me, he said, Roland, when you going to get you a show? And Roland said, I already got a show. And that young man said, when you going to get you a real show like CNN? Because people think it ain't real if it ain't white. Some people believe that. Some people believe that you're not real. If it ain't white, it ain't real. Some Black folks have that idea. If it ain't on CNN, you don't believe it, which is crazy. Because when you leave Roland Martin Unfiltered, you just watch 2-hour episode, you're going to be knowing more political, you're going to be more political aware than you ever been if you watch the Roland Martin Unfiltered. Somebody say, yeah, I love his show. I sent the one with Joel Jones. Love seeing Black people in power. Yes. And yeah, Joel Jones was on a panel. State representative of Jones was on a panel. and I added him. I add him in my story. He reposted, and we interviewed Representative Jones. Yeah, State Representative Jones. He was really young because he started in the city council, and then he got now he's a state representative. But we interviewed him on the Wiley Show. Absolutely, yes, we did. Yeah, remember that, J Love? We interviewed him. We interviewed State Representative Jones on the Wiley Show. Yes, I love politics. I think politics is. I'm entertained by it. You know, I'm entertained. Um, Let me see. Facts. That's a sad way of thinking, but it does happen. It does happen for certain people, which is crazy. It's really, really crazy. Some people really want to make it to mainstream. They want to make it to television shows. And when they find out, you know, you will find out that you make more on YouTube than you do on some of these networks. That's why you see Candy up there. And I didn't want to add this to the docket, but since we talking, let's talk about it. That's why you see Candy online for Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's all up on YouTube, breaking it down. She was talking to the Brat. Now that was a good interview because the Brat was like, I heard some people was calling me a tree stem. I'm not no tree stem because you film and you a stud, so we'll call you a tree stem. No, and then you know I was watching that interview, and then the Brat said, she said her and Iverson was dating, you know, the basketball Allen Iverson were dating, and that they were going together, and that he took her to China. She said she never been to China, and that she would take out his clothes, cook for him, and jag him off and all. I said, yes, the Brat. I don't know if I want you to be. I don't know about that, the Brat. That I didn't want to have that imagery in my mind. You know, I don't know about that. But yes, so she's on YouTube. Candy's on YouTube because she make her money. She you know, you make money on YouTube. Listen to Boys Walkers too. I listen to him too about the stock market. Yes, I listen to him. I follow him on IG. Yes, I do. I follow him on Instagram. He's another great brother. I sometimes listen to Tariq Nasheed. And then if I want to get a good old laugh, YouTube Tariq Nasheed and Dr. Umar Johnson. When you YouTube that, baby, go and YouTube Tariq Nasheed and Dr. Umar Johnson. Like typed into YouTube, you're gonna see a video of Tariq. It was like a couple years back when Tariq Nasheed was actually dragging Dr. Umar Johnson. I mean, dragging him. It was so funny. It was so funny. So, yes. But in my close, I want to say this because I've heard that Lovely T was in the hospital, and Lovely T is in my prayers. I'm asking you all to continue to pray. Put her in your prayer. They said she was in a hospital. I've heard that she had to get surgery or going to get surgery, have to get surgery or something. But if it is true, I can't verify it because I haven't talked to Lovely T about it. But if it is, let's keep her in your prayers because that is our sister, and let's pray for her. And that's that. That's on that. Thank you, Tasha K, for the opportunity. I was getting so many messages. Somebody said, you on Tasha K payroll. I said, what? You are, they were just dragging me. And you know me, I'm engaging with my audience. So my whole spiel was, I said, she entertaining. Oh, she did say she's entertaining. Oh, but she loved all that. I'm like, come on now. How many people? It's people in May. I was talking to one of my producers offline, and we were talking about the Tasha K piece. And I said, but it's people in the mainstream media that be lying sometimes. Did they accuse Fox News of spinning narrative, and sometimes they lie and spin false information? But we don't see now talking about cancel Fox News. It was a host that was at NBC. Was it NBC? That was fired or demoted because he lied about his experience in the war. So people, you know, and that's in mainstream media. But where's that energy to cancel these mainstream institutions? So we're not just going to have the energy just for Tasha K and talking about where's her integrity? Where's her integrity? She's entertaining. She's a gossip blog. She is not a major news organization. She never claimed to be. She is a commentator, period. And she's entertaining. And if you don't like what she does, don't pay for it. Then the people will say people shouldn't pay for her Patreon. They're going to pay for it because it makes them laugh, period. And if I had the income to pay for it every month, I'll pay for it. It's about entertainment. This is an app. This ain't, we not at church, you know. That ain't your pastor. She ain't evangelist Tasha K. That ain't evangelist Kibi. That ain't evangelist. That ain't Bishop Tasha K, Bishop K. No, she is literally offering entertainment. A comedian, telling jokes, telling stories. If you don't like it, don't pay for it. Don't consume it. But most people, they get on there and, Lord, let me say this. Let me drink a little bit more of my water. Tasha K, most people that say they don't like Tasha K, this is what they say. Yeah, see, I watch her for the giggles. I watch her just for the giggles. I watch her for the giggles. But she's a liar. Should you not? You should be watching a liar. But why do you watch? I watch her. I watch her for the clicks and giggles. Because she's entertaining. So you are entertained by a liar. So liars make you laugh. Why is that? Why don't you go to a truth wine bearer instead of those producing false wine? But you go to her because it makes you laugh. And though you may not be giving her the $15 for Patreon, but you still putting a coin in her pocket by giving her a click and a view. And then you got to sit there, listen to the Yoni Man. Then you got to sit there and listen to the Olive Leah Strat. Then you got to sit there when she talk about the AdamandEve.com. You are consuming the content with advertising and you watching it. Then you rush to another show because you didn't watch the whole episode and you only saying it because you on the show because you want to be counted because you can't challenge, go against the narrative because you will get dogged out. Only a real, true, strong person will call in and say, no, I watch Tasha K because she's entertaining. Well, if she do lie, everybody else be saying lies. How many of y'all have not lied? Have you ever lied? Have you always told the truth on your platform? So, but people ain't going to call in and speak their truth because if they do that, they're going to get blocked, kicked off, cussed out, and you're going to, so you'll just lie and pretend like you ain't subscribed to that Patreon. Liar. You subscribe to that Patreon like everybody else. Over there being nosy. Ain't nowhere in the world that she got thousands upon thousands of people over there and tell me y'all doing it. You only doing that because you are a liar too. You only doing that is because you are a liar too. Because you paid for them, but you know you over there in the bushes. You over there drinking that wine on Patreon. I don't care if it's false wine. It's entertaining. I remember I hit up, me, I'm messy. Give me a second. Hold up. Where's the doctor at? I got him on here. Hold on. Give me a second. Is this his live that I went on? Okay, I remember I sent this to Dr. Larry Reed because this was a Patreon post that Tasha K had wrote, but this is my voice note to Dr. Larry Reed on September 2nd. Let me play it for y'all.
Good morning, Larry Reed. This is Brother Wiley from the Wiley Show. May God bless you and your family. But I woke up this morning, first and foremost, and I went on Tasha K Instagram, and she said that Pastor Clefo Dollar took Ping for 4 hours straight. I want to know, what is your opinion? Because your motto is you ain't going to talk about it until it's public. So what is your comment on Clefo Dollar taking Ping allegedly for 4 hours straight? Call me back at the Wiley Show Instagram, brother, and may God bless you and your family.
And this is what Dr. Larry Reed said. Quote, I don't have a comment yet. I'm hoping it's not true. But they posted. She posted it. I reached out to Dr. Henry. He said, I'm not going to talk about it unless it's public. It was public because she went on her main page because one of the preachers that were allegedly sticking the pee in there dragged Tasha K. Dragged Tasha K on his Facebook. They said it's Saints, it's this blogger with a mohawk with no edges talking about me, dragging me in mess with preachers. The devil is a lie. She ain't got no edges. She's up there live on her YouTube. So all of the whitos flooded that man comment with wine glasses. That was so funny. When I saw all the whitos, they were flooding him with like wine glasses. I'm like, man, why would you do that? I said, what? Really? This is the stuff? This is entertaining. And if it's not true, don't respond to it. You make people interested. So I don't know. That man, he didn't say nothing about her not having no edges. That was one of the voices in my head said that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm a little manic today. But bear with me. I'm a little manic. So the one of the voices, Wiley, you gotta imitate the Pangea man dance. He was low key funny. I mean, he was like, put the camera, Jasmine, put the camera on her. Put the camera on her, Jasmine. Okay, what y'all say in the comments? Oh my gosh, what are y'all saying in the comments? Oh my God. Oh, she's funny. I don't care if she lied. It don't matter. I don't look at her for a truthful lie. I'm not fact checking her. I'm too busy laughing. That's it. I'm just too busy laughing. Woo, Lord. Woo. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I love me some Tasha K. I'm entertained by this woman. I'm literally entertained. And that's honest. I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm entertained by her. She's entertained. She could do stand-up comedy. She can. Me too. She entertains me, and I just watch her for entertainment. Oh Lord. Okay. Any other callers want to call in, y'all? I'm so done with you all. But it's just the truth. We all entertained by that sister, right? And I'm not gonna get on here and lie talking about I'm watch her, talking about I'm a star watcher. What? She's a celebrity. I'm hereby declaring to Tasha K that she's no longer a blogger, that she is a celebrity. She is no longer a blogger. She is a celebrity. She is a celebrity. She's not a blogger. She's a celebrity now. Anytime you talk about somebody 24/7, a lot engaged. I gotta bring it. Hold up. This won't be a show if it ain't no mess. This won't be a show if it ain't no mess. Jason Lee for Hollywood Unlocked is on a press tour to bring ratings to Hollywood Unlocked. They very, very low ratings. Now they're getting high ratings. So he's on a press tour. So during to one of his press stops, he decided to call Tasha K a gremlin. Now, mind you, this Jason Lee talking about, why are we talking about Tasha? We don't need to give that gremlin no press. Brother Lee, did you or did you not do an entire video talking about Tasha K? Brother Lee, did you or did you not do a full video doing clips of Tasha K? Why are you on your press tour to talk about your show that you stream from your living room on StreamYard with messed up connection? What in the world would you get up there and call this black woman a gremlin? You could have said she ain't got no edges. She is, but you have to say gremlin and that. And then Brother Lee, Jason doing his press tour, got on the live. Now I did see, got on the live. He said, we don't deal with that homosexual Storm Monroe. He said Storm Monroe name on a show that don't like to hear Storm Monroe name. They call him the mentee, the this. He said it loud. Storm Monroe. Yes, he did. Did he say it? Did he say it? Is I'm lying? Is I'm lying? Is I'm lying, Brother Lee? I know I'm not lying because Brother Wiley was tuning in to when you were doing your press tour. When you're doing your press tour, you said Storm Monroe name. Said it strong. I'm like, what you saying that man name? And then did he say it? Did Brother Lee say it? I just want to know, did he say it, y'all? Is I'm lying? Were y'all there? Come on, can we get a witness in the house? I can't move on unless I get a witness. Say, yes, he said it or not. Let me know in the comments. I'll wait on y'all. I'll wait on y'all. Was y'all there? Brother Lee said it. Yes, Jason Lee, he said his name. And with strength, he said, oh, don't say his name. He said it. He said it. Because he's going on the press tour. He's super chatting money. Super chatting Floyd Mayweather $100 bills. Floyd Mayweather money. Super chatting it. All of Floyd Mayweather. You know, you can super chat a man money that can't read. A man money that can't read, they'll take all your money. That's why you better get you a book and get somebody to sit you down and say A-E-I-O-U. You better get you somebody, get you a tutor so you know how to read, so that man can stop super chatting people all your $100 bill that you fought for and juck and jive for. You better protect your bag. He ain't gonna do nothing but go to his bank and tell him that it's fraudulent. You just that selling it like that. Who you try to impress? You ain't making me move or shake. We just looking, we entertained by it. Sure, I'm looking at him like, oh yeah, we here. Like, come on, this ain't all right. What are y'all trying to prove here? What are y'all trying to prove? We ain't, none of us is jealous. We are all entertained. We ain't gonna talk about them tomorrow. Y'all talking about us today. Y'all talking about the people, all that stuff. We ain't gonna talk about them tomorrow. We ain't gonna talk about them. I'm just looking at them two men. I'm just looking. That degrade black women. And then they say, we don't grade black women. Soon Jason Lee got out there. She looked like a gremlin. That black woman, yes, she did. Did he say it? Did he say it? He said it. He said that. He said it. Of course, one person that don't like black women is going to be attracted to another man that don't like black women, and y'all going to have a show that's going to be anti-black women. Easy. That's why y'all get along so well. Because y'all both got something in common. Y'all both trying to prove something. But I'm going to tell you, brother, ego's going to come into play in that relationship. Because One of the two in the relationship, they talking a little bit too much. I ain't gonna say no names, but they gonna know who I'm talking about. They talking too much. They saying too much. Oh, he got connections. See, Brother Lee got connections. See, Jason Lee got connections. And see, I can might get on the Wendy Williams show too. Stop all that talking. You better hush and just see how this thing gonna operate. You getting too excited. You better wait. Be patient. Be observant. But don't do all that talking yet. You ain't been, y'all friendship or this haven't been tested yet. Y'all just doing one project. Come back to me in 6 months. Because that was your problem with Tasha K. That was your problem. Then when it broke up, look at you now, still argue with that woman years later. So don't go wait till you get tested. Wait till you do it. Don't do all that talking. Because ego is going to get into play. Because if you outshine Jason Lee and he lose opportunity and you get it, oh, baby, jealousy going to come in. Then you're going to feel like who is jealous. You're going to really feel who really jealous of. So be careful with all that talking. Just wait. Go enjoy the moment. Wait till you get it more experience in it. But don't do all that talking. I'm going to be a superstar. I'm going to be on Wendy Williams. All right. Okay. Let's just see how strong that relationship going to be. Because if you outshine Jason Lee, we're going to see how strong he is. Because that relationship will be tested. Every relationship I've seen in the history of this business have been tested. Some have passed the test and some have failed the test. And they fell out and dragging each other. Period. Now, I do need to take my own advice to do all the talking, but I'm just giving advice. But in that situation, I'm going to give my commentary in that situation because it was public and it's need to be heard. Period. Oh, I want to be on the Wendy Williams show. No, like you better be careful. Because what if we should see. We want to see it. I'm just here to report to y'all what was going on. See, you can stop trying to say nobody's name and somebody in there that you really thought that name would just be dropped. Stormer name was just dropped on that show. Did y'all see that? Oh, don't say his name. We don't want his name mentioned. He said his name. And then that'll let me know that Brother Lee, is watching Storm on Instagram. Storm, is you in the bushes? I don't know if you're in the bushes, brother, but he's obviously watching your Instagram. He said how he can't lose 50 pounds. How he can't lose no weight. He need to go to the doctor. You watching Storm Monroe Instagram page? These people be doing all that talking about who they ain't watching. At least I'm honest that I be in the bushes watching. I'm not gonna lie, I be watching. But these folks be saying, oh, I don't watch. No, yes, you do, liar. Sit down. You do watch them. You do be on that platform watching them. You just saying that bad name. How you know he love other people? You don't know that, Jason Lee. Where your receipt? See, this is the thing. When people were calling out Tasha K, they said, Tasha K, where's your receipt? When you keep on saying that Storm Monroe is a homo, where is your receipt that he's a homo? Where is the receipt to back up that allegation? Where's that energy? Because you just can't say stuff without a receipt to prove your point. Where the evidence? Where's the proof that he out there humping another man? Where the receipt? Where the recording? Where the DM? Where is the evidence? But y'all just got through preaching that y'all don't like Tasha K because she ain't credible. But then you go on an attack against a man that you never met him before. You never met him before, but yet you're saying that he's with other men and you have not produced not one receipt. Woo. Yeah, they ain't produced no receipt. Oh, these girls gonna be so mad. We gonna be taking off. All right. Well, take off. I was just here to enjoy the ride. That's all. With love. I'd rather hear Bruce Lee than Brother Lee. Oh gosh. Back up any strong allegations. Right, because he said it. And then he was talking about, oh, Tasha K don't get, it's no market for what she does. Lies, she do got market. It's a market of what she does. She's on Twitter. She's on Instagram. She could do a podcast. It's so much that Tasha K can do. She have an audience. Period. I just don't understand when people get up there and try to. She just popping. She does an incredible job, and she's a black woman. And at this black man with privilege, I'm gonna call it out and say what she's doing is no different than any of these other people are doing. I'm gonna stand with my black sister, and that in this instance, because if we're not just gonna just team up against her and just give all that smoke and then try to out another man, that ain't cool. That's unethical. Even if he was, that ain't your business to spill it. That ain't your business. Then when people was coming at your weight loss, you wrote a big old thread on your page about your weight loss because you didn't like the narrative that they were spinning about your weight loss. But yet you go and use your weight of your voice to try to out somebody with no proof or evidence, Brother Lee. Brother Lee, I'm talking to you. So sad, brother. Brother Lee. Brother Lee. Brother Lee. If he is, it's not our business. And that is his story to ever share. But that's not our business. Because he's not sharing it. And that's his personal business. It is up to him to share his personal business if he wants to share it. That's his choice. That's not our choice to force somebody to tell it. No. Even when we go back to the Brat, it took a while. Was that the Brat or was that Jaguar Wright? No, that was Jaguar Wright when she said last night. She said, it took me years to come out and say that I'm bi. It took me years. It took me years to say that. It took me years. That's what it took her years. Don't shame people, and don't shame people that say they bi. That like both. You don't know unless you in the bedroom with them. Like somebody came up to me, I don't believe you like Yoni. I don't like your Yoni. Somebody came up to me, I don't believe you like Yoni. I said, can I say something? I don't like yours. That don't mean I don't like Yoni. I just don't like what you are offering. Denied. Okay? So, I don't like yours. Just because I said no to yours don't mean I don't like it. I just don't like yours. And that's my right. I have a right to refuse Yoni if I don't want it. Right? 0920, caller, you're there. You're on the air.
Hey, Wiley, how you doing?
Bless.
All right. I got a few things to say to you. For one, what I have to say to you is that I find it so hypocritical for you to say about Jason Lee speaking about Storm Monroe's sexuality, that he's in the wrong, wherein Storm Monroe went on a whole campaign, you know, your favorite word, campaign. He went on a whole campaign and did Jason Lee about something that he had no parts of. So I don't understand why, if it's good enough for Storm, it should be good enough for Jason Lee as well. Secondly, most importantly, I feel like this. Okay, if you could say, like, don't throw no rock and try to hide your hand and feel that you is off the table to sit there and get dragged, period, point blank. And you yourself, you do that a lot, a whole lot. You do that. It's like you feel that, okay, you could say whatever you want to say, spin the narrative however you want to spin it, and then when somebody come back at you and put the fire at you, you like, oh, what I do? Why you say that? Lord have mercy, the spirit, and all this, that, and the third. And I just feel like that to me is very unethical, extremely unethical, and as well as like when you were saying about, oh yes, Tasha K is doing this, she making moves and this and the third. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't see how in the world is she gonna get really far, even with yourself, because it's not about what you know, it's who you know. And if you don't have no engagement or you don't have like a rapport with these people, how are you gonna sit up there until that anybody gonna open up the door for you? Like it's not realistic. And I hear you a lot saying these same antics. It's like, okay, yeah, they talk about this man's sexuality and that's his personal business, but you yourself always have something to say about Armand Wiggins' man. They talk about that boy's man to the point he say, why you keep going at my man? That's his personal business. So I feel like you'd be better off if you were to take your own advice, which I doubt that you're going to do. But you would be better off if you take your own advice, which you don't do. That's all I had to say.
Well, sister, thank you. But what I would say about the campaign that Storm Monroe did, he interviewed former employees from the Hollywood Unlock, and they were giving their experiences of working with the company. And they were telling their experiences. And one lady said that she was summoned to the office and that Jason Lee wanted some water and she had to get a case of water and that she could not drive there because she would lose her parking spot. And you know, you got to pay for parking in LA. So she proceeded to walk to the gas station to get the case of water. When she got the case of water, she had to walk in the heat, this woman, to give a case of water to those men, even though those men should have got out there and walked and did all that, right? So they weren't paid. They was not paid, allegedly, according to what those sisters were telling their story. So that what that was. When they put the fire at the Wiley Show, give me a second. I want to ask 1 second, ma'am. 1 second, ma'am. I do want to answer that. You said when they throw the fire, you say, "Oh Lord, have mercy." You always say, "Oh Lord, have mercy." Give me some water so I can put this fire out. You always say, "Lord, have mercy." You always pray. When fire is coming at you, what do you do when you have a fire in your home? You run and you call what? 911 so you can get the fireman to come and get the fire hose and take out the fire. Period. You're not gonna run into fire. No, you got to bring some water to the fire. So,
but in my opinion,
can I say this? You said talking about Mr. Wiggins' man. I was responding to him because he had that energy because he said some little slick comments about me, and so I responded, and that was it. I haven't spoke about him lately. He said I had a cock eye. He said this. He said many other little sick shade on these other platforms and stuff like.
You said that his niece is ashy.
Well, no, I said that about my
10 seconds.
I said that not about his boyfriend. I didn't say his boyfriend niece was ashy. I said that Ahmad Wiggins had ashy niece.
Said his niece is ashy.
I said his boyfriend. No, I said Ahmad Wiggins' niece were ashy.
Say that.
I did say that Ahmad Wiggins' niece were I did. Yes, I did. Absolutely.
So what are you talking about?
I'm responding to what you were accusing me of, ma'am. And like on the Wiley Show, I have a right to respond to you.
Yeah, you do have a right to respond. It's just that I just wish that you would make it make sense and make it correspond to what we are talking about. That's what I'm saying. You want all the two Jason Lee interns and all of that. That's not what we was talking about. That's not the issue at hand. The issue at hand is this right here. Is that you make it seem like he just called this man a homosexual and he just being very like nasty or whatever. But that's not the case. Storm Monroe went on his platform and did several videos about him, and then he did videos about him that has something that he had nothing to do with. It was none of his business. That's what we was talking about.
Well, again, that was not right for Jason Lee to out someone. What Jason Lee could have did if he was about that life, he should have went to Storm Monroe platform, hit that StreamYard link, and pulled up. Instead of going somewhere else and say that. So on a platform that don't even hardly mention Storm Monroe by name. They do diss him, but they don't call him by name. So that's what we were talking about. Yeah,
because that's their right.
That's their right.
You said this the Wiley Show. That's Armand Wiggins show.
Right, but it was the Jason. But brother,
you got to bring it right back.
Yeah, but did Brother Lee? Right back, I just want to correct that. But did Brother Lee say Storm Monroe name on Ahmad Wiggins show twice? Did he say his name? He said his name, correct?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, then. Did can I ask you another question, ma'am? Did he cuss out Jason Lee? Did he cuss him out?
Did Stormer Road?
No. Did him? Yeah, did he cuss out Jason Lee for saying Stormer Road name?
No, he didn't cuss
Oh, he
him out.
didn't? Oh, I'm shocked.
No.
Because, what if you would have said Wiley
I'm
name
not
or you would have got
shocked.
cussed out? All right, thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
Even if that assets, I feel that you the one that did that this time because the man tried to make peace with you.
Again.
You went right back to the man.
Well, thank you.
You went right back to the man.
We're still at peace. I'm just sitting here doing what he does, doing commentary, my dear sister. We are still at peace. I'm peace. I'm at peace. Thank you. I'm just doing commentary.
Listen, that's the best. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying my opinion because I was listening to your show. You know,
well, that's good that you listening. That's good.
Yeah, I know you like for your. I know you like for your people to come in their opinion and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm just trying to say.
Okay. Thank you. Let me answer this next caller because I got to reboot this line. I'm gonna have you to call back in. Let me reboot it. Let me bring this other caller on, then I'm gonna reboot the line. That's why I tell y'all call in. Y'all be just waiting and wait. When I'm call in, this only got 2 hours because we ain't got the $100 package because I ain't near gonna try to invest in that. When we got 3 callers, but y'all like to wait, so maybe I should open the lines up later on in the broadcast. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Okay, so she called in here to try to check you on your show about calling out Jason Lee and Armand for being a hypocrite when she over here standing for Armand on your show, constantly watching you. You're a Wiley fan, girl. You're a Wiley fan. You're Team Wiley. Just cut it out. That's all I really wanted to say because it's ridiculous. All you were doing is saying that they call out Tasha K for being a hypocrite and saying she doesn't have receipts. But then you just call this man a homosexual. That is an allegation. Actually, it's defamation. Really. If he wanted, there's no proof. We could just look at Storm and say he's a little feminine, he's a little different, he's weird, but that does not mean he's a homosexual. You and I both know there's more to being a gay man than just looks and characteristics.
Yes.
So if that's all you're basing it on, then that is already false narrative that you're spinning, and you being a gay man who has been ridiculed and been criticized, because when you look at Jason Lee, he claims he's a top, but I swear for God, he's a big old bubble bottom, like the degraded, deep hole, go straight to hell bottom.
Oh,
like he's getting gutted out ridiculously. In my opinion. But for him to claim that he's this big macho top, I just don't see it. But you see how looking at someone, you can assume something. So you should never assume that someone is something just because you want it to fit your narrative. Okay. And then 2 gay men calling another man gay. Is that supposed to be an insult?
Right.
How do y'all feel that y'all using y'all sexuality as a weapon to try to degrade someone?
Right.
It's like you don't even think about the logic over really about it. But it's like, okay, let's try to out him and make him gay. So then what does that say about gay people? Is something wrong with being gay? Y'all are 2 gay men sitting on a platform calling another man gay as an insult.
Oh, yes.
Come on. Come on. For real. Where is like the intelligence in this? And these callers that stand, okay, I get it. You stand for Armand. We get it. Stand for Armand. But stop trying to give Armand clout on the Wiley Show, because Wiley did his best to not mention that man. He never mentioned him until that caller mentioned him for the record.
Okay.
He did not mention him this entire show. I watched it until that caller brought him up. So while you are doing your thing, you do not need him for clout.
No.
You are definitely doing your thing, and you continue to grind and grow, and we're going to be here right with you, all the producers in the chat, in the comments, watching you grow all the way to the top. And I'm outie.
Yes, thank you. Okay, we got to reboot the line so people to call in. They said now they going to say, oh, he wore through the mission is in the show. No, you ain't got to worry about that. We were sharing about one of the hottest
Radio. Goodbye.
celebrity bloggers in history, and that was Unwind with Tasha K. So we want to thank her for responding and sharing our platforms, sharing our show. So yeah, we just entertaining y'all. This is entertainment show. We just doing commentary. We wish them well, success, and everything else. Hold up, I'm gonna reboot the lines again. There we can go. I ain't sleeping until I take my medicine, so we got time today, cuz, as they say. And happy birthday to Daytime Tea Time. Happy birthday. She's 30 years old. So I want to say shout out to Candace from Daytime Tea Time. She's 30 years old. Happy birthday to that sister. I love her and wish her well. She's 30. I want to sing her happy birthday, but that's doing too much. Is that doing too much if I sing her happy birthday? I don't know. They might try to spin a narrative. He's trying to get invited to Atlanta. But I'm going to sing it to anyhow. Happy birthday to you, Candace. Happy birthday to you, Candace. Happy birthday to Candace from Daytime Tea Time. Happy birthday.
Your show now, press 1 to hear important instructions.
Your show is scheduled to start in 25 seconds.
You. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
May the good
Blog Talk Radio.
Lord bless you. Hey, Baba Shanta, you should be shout. You made it to 30 years old. I gotta praise, and I gotta get it all. I gotta praise. Candy, you be shouting right there. I gotta praise, and I gotta get it all. I gotta praise. Okay, you better get up there and shout, Candace. You should be shouting right where you at. In your kitchen, you should be shouting. If you made it to 30 years old, right then and there, before you supposed to say, Lord, I thank you. You need to be shouting in your kitchen. I don't care if you edit the video. Get off that Dell computer and give the Lord some praise. You better shout right there. You better do that. You made it to 30 years old. You better. You went to another decade. Let me move on to these phone lines before I start preaching. She made it to 30 years old. Hey, looking good, successful, entrepreneur, married, beautiful family. You are blessed. And we wish you well, Candace. All right, let's move on. 7714, caller, you on the air.
Hi, yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead, sister.
Okay, this is what I'll never understand. Okay, it's obvious that Jason fat ass, that he don't like black women. And why is it that the black women always call in to defend him? I don't get that. And we always want to just tie each other up, but then when somebody else cows up, then they on their team. And she said that it was not Storm Road business. Isn't he a blogger? Isn't it his business to report the gossip, the news? What the fuck was wrong with her? And when you was trying to tell her what he was reporting, she was like, what's this got to do with anything, you stupid bitch? He's trying to tell you that he was reporting on Jason Lee. He wasn't just so-called just tearing him up as a man. He was just telling what was going on at the workplace. She's stupid. I kept texting you, hang up on that bitch. Wait,
we don't want to say that. Because this is the thing. I hear her opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call her that because that's my sister and I love her. And I hear what she's saying.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
And the reason why I don't want to do that, because we could agree to disagree, because I learned that skill because, you know, I'm learning. I used to use a lot of cuss words. Not today. I got another personality. Yeah. But I hear your point. But I will say this, though. Everybody is deserving to be heard. But what I do want people to give credit, but at least I watch your show, Wiley. You watch the product. Because if you don't like what I'm producing or giving, Don't watch it. It's simple.
Don't watch
Just like with Tasha
Don't
K.
watch it.
Don't watch it. If you don't like what she talking about, if it's all, why do you consume it? And why are you re-streaming Elias' words? You don't put, that's what I'm saying. Anything else you want to add, sister, before I go to the next caller?
Only thing I wanted to say, when I say I don't, they're just a term that I
know
use.
it's
Bitch,
no,
bitch as
I
a
understand what
put
you're
down.
saying.
Yeah.
It's I get it, because when you use certain terms, yeah, it is what it is. I understand, man, but thank you.
Oh, okay. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Yeah, a lot of them, they can't be heard, so they want to be heard. So yeah. 0735, calling you on the air.
Wiley?
Yes.
Okay, this is Suki from Birmingham, Alabama. I had a couple things to say that was about subjects we spoke on earlier, but that caller you had, she made me want to jump through our computer screen to choke her. Okay. I want to tell her that a man is a terrible thing to waste for people to start using her. Number two, it's the difference between having an opinion and then calling in, going in on somebody. It's a difference. It's some things that she could have said better than she said. And also, she kept coming for you. If she don't like what you're doing and what you're saying, then find somebody else to like.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to call back, but she kind of like got me off the hinges. But I'm not going to lie. I've been watching Hollywood Unlocked for a very long time. I've never in my life felt that Jason Lee does not like black women.
Yeah.
I never felt that. And but if you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. Let him worry about that. Let him God worry about it. And he's biracial. And half of his siblings are black, like maybe 99% black. And he loves them to death. So miss me with that. I'm not calling to take up and win me up for him. I don't know him. But, I just felt like I had to say this for the moment.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. Thank you, sister.
Okay, well, I will call you back a little later. They calling me. You pick up the phone.
It threw you off. Go ahead, sister. Thank you.
All right.
8018, calling you on the air.
Hey, Wiley, you already know who this is. Okay. To the caller, a few callers calls back. You know how in the beef section we say, girl, sit down somewhere. What the? This ain't your show. This is called the Wiley Show. And over here, we get it in, okay? If you got to take it so personal, then you don't need to call over here. You don't need to watch. If you're that triggered, stop watching. It's just as simple as that. These people kill me. This is not your show. You're going to call in to the host and talk big trash, and then you talk trash in the chat and don't expect for us to time you out. Sit as you go, Wiley. Sit down somewhere. This ain't your show. Okay? And as far as Wiley being a homosexual, no, boo-boo. He said he's bi.
Right. And I'm like...
Do you know the difference?
They don't know the difference.
Do you know the difference?
When it comes to men, they just...
Educate yourself. Go on Google, as some of these haters like to do. Well, Google said, Google what homosexuality is and Google what bisexual is. And then you will know what Wiley said he is. And also, Jason Lee, you already know how I feel about him. He gets no respect from a lot of black women. He has said a lot of comments about black women, black people. He has done it for years, and he still continues to throw shots. Ain't nobody thinking about that bottom. And you had a male that called in a few callers ago. He was right on the money. That ain't no top. That's a lazy bottom, a lazy big butt, tail butt bottom, whose hair is falling out from gastric bypass. Sit down somewhere, Jason Lee, and go drink a meal replacement shake, boo. Bye, Wiley.
Bye-bye, sister. We're gonna go on to the next caller. 646-716-8447. That is the number. Give me a second while I bring up the next caller. I'll re-put that caller. 0920.
Yes, this is the caller that got your whole your audience triggered. Okay, first off, if I'm not mistaken, I thought that when you said there and do commentary, that you was open for other people's opinion.
Well, it is.
Like
it is.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right. But
Okay,
hold on, sister. Hold on. Let me put you on mute and I'm gonna bring you back. Let me get these other two callers because we want to be fair here. Let them get their thoughts and then I'll bring you on. Just hold on 1 second. Let me bring these two callers. Okay. Let me bring these two callers and I'm gonna let you speak. 2551 caller, you on the air.
Hey Wiley, how you doing today?
Hey, doing all right.
Hey, so just a little bit off topic, but earlier I heard you on Mob Radio and you said Tasha K never gave you never sent you no cash app. Not to be all up in your pockets, but last week when Mob Radio called in, she said she's gonna send you $20. Did she send you the $20?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mob Radio always send it. Anytime when she says she does it, she did do it last week. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure.
Oh yeah, Mob Radio is that woman is she lived by what she preached. She keeps her word. She keeps her word, and I have to give her that because for her to be so popular and number one show on station here, and they have the number one two, then the number two show on stage, she really have done so much for the Wiley Show, giving me my respect. Even when we have our disagreements, when it's time to put some respect on the product, she puts some respect on our product, and I love her for that.
That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure everybody got Wiley. So that's how you get emotional on there, and that really touched my heart too. Yes. So keep doing what you do, Wiley.
Thank you.
Great.
Sister. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. 7714, caller, you're on the air.
Okay. This is a caller that called a few minutes ago. I want to say this real quick because I think people, I'm just not going to say black people, but I think, I'm going to say black people don't understand. Well, she got a baby by a black man, so she's not prejudiced. Oh, well, he had black brothers. Do they realize in slavery days when niggas were slaves and stuff that the white woman would go in there and have sex with the black man and send them back into the barn, and the white man would go in there into the barn and rape the women and have sex, but they was prejudiced. I don't get that. Just because they may have a baby by a black person does not mean that they are not prejudiced, or they got a family members that's black does not mean they're not prejudiced. Do people get that? I hear that all the time.
I feel you on that.
So my only point is you can be prejudiced and still have a baby by a black man or have black people in your family, and you still can be prejudiced.
Yeah. And some blacks are prejudiced against their own people. So yeah, you're right.
Oh, I was raised that way. And I have good people, school teachers. My grandmother was a school teacher, but she was raised the way she was taught. I was raised to be prejudiced against white people. But when I got grown, I started having my own beliefs. And I'm telling you a real quick story, It was two I could fight, and it was two black girls that were finna jump on me because they couldn't handle it. And here come a white girl who I didn't even know, came to my defense and said, both of y'all is not gonna jump on her, right? So they backed up off me. So I looked at the girl. I was 18 years old. I'll never forget this. I looked at the white girl. I say, why would you help me? She looked at me back like I was ignorant, like I was. Why wouldn't I help you? It was unfair for two people to try to jump on you. But I was like, why she gonna help me? Because she white and I'm black. That became one of my closest friends. And from that day forward, I started looking at people on how they treat me or how they treat others instead of by the skin of their color.
All right. Thank you so very much for that. You have definitely broke that down. Thank you, sister.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Wow, this is a beautiful show, and that's why I love the show like this. I want to give a special shout out to a viewer. They sent me something. They said this quote: "Hey Wiley, new subscriber sending love from the UK. Thank you from the UK. Thank you." 0920 caller, you're on the air.
Okay, I'm gonna make this short. Okay, like I was saying, if I was not mistaken, that you does commentary, and you want people opinion on what you doing commentary about. I just find it crazy how if one of your people disagree with you, why is it okay that your whole audience sit there and jump down their throat? And another thing I want to say, I hear a lot of, oh yeah, Jason Lee, he don't like black women, he disrespect the black women and this and the third. But what about Storm? Storm really disrespect black women. What do you feel about that? Max, let me ask you that. How do you feel about Storm disrespecting daytime, tea time, disrespecting Cardi B, always saying that women they need to clean a monkey or cookie, whatever song that he be playing that's corny as hell. How do you feel in your spirit when you hear Storm and Rose say degrading things like that about us women? How do you feel about that?
Well, when you're talking about his song "Spoil Your Rotten Cookie," and we call them out with Nick at Night, because when Nick at Night was going through a situation, it was leaked out, or Tasha K said that Nick was going back and forth, wanted to date Storm, and then Storm proceeded to drag Nick at Night and said "Spoil Your Rotten Cookie," did the song, and we called them out on it because I said that wasn't worded, that wasn't right, that was cool. And we called them out on it, ma'am. We called him out on it. We did. When that was fresh, we called him out on it. We did. I did. The Wiley Show did.
I'm speaking of, not only was I speaking of that time, I'm speaking of all the times, you know what I mean, that you could think of.
I can't, but ma'am, I can't think.
Do you think Storm will say more good things about black women or bad?
I can't. Let me tell you this, and I'm being honest. I don't watch all of Storm Monroe content, but what I did hear about with the Nick at Night piece, I did call him out on that. But again, I'm not his maker. I'm not his daddy. I'm not his mother. So I can't do it every single week. No, I don't do it with any of these other platforms every single week. What happens is when it's a hot topic, when people are in the news, we say different things. And that's how it goes. These people are trending and we say different things. On last night, we covered Jack Raw Wright interview that Storm Monroe did, and we covered that. But I have said some problematic things about women also. So I'm not going to get on here and get into the seat that I haven't not done those type of things. I'm not. I've disrespected my own mother, and I talked about that. I interviewed my mother, and my mother is a black woman. So and we worked through our differences,
are you still
and we worked.
From that now with your family?
We still getting over that. And the reason why I tell you this is because we put that on the platform, right? So I made a lot of mistakes when it comes to disrespecting our mothers, and I disrespected my mother, and I did it publicly, and so I shouldn't have did that, and have to apologize for it. But thank you. But I'm glad you brought that up because you have a right for your questions, and I will answer it because I'm not going to run away from it. I'm going to answer it. And I think it's great for content.
I don't want you. And this is what I want to make very clear too. I want to make this very clear. Just because I sit there and come with an opinion that doesn't counterfeit with yours, that doesn't mean, and this is not to you because you never said this, but this is to your callers. That doesn't mean that I'm not a supporter of yours. That does not mean that. What that means is that I just don't agree with what you're saying. That's what that means. Yeah, do I go for a mind? Yes, I do 100%. If I was to call into a show, which I have before, no, I'm not going to mention your name. But a lot of that be because of the fact of he doesn't mention your name. Not only do he not mention your name, it's very rarely that you are in his commentary at all. But
that's not true. I want to fact check you, ma'am. The video last night, me and my producers, I know I watched it, right? And he said, she went on some failed platform that looked like my platform, and a failed lookalike and that ain't gonna make it shake. He said that on his platform, and he said that last night. And then they were proceeding to say Wiley name in the chat. If they're promoting another live, delete them, block them, block them, block them. He said that. And
But
so,
see, and this is okay. This
just
is
because, Mel, can I tell you this, sister? Can I tell you this, sister? The people is waking up.
I just
Can I say?
one
Let me
thing
say.
to
Let me
that.
respond to it. Can I
Yeah.
say this, sister? Just because they don't say the name, if you're speaking about my personality, if you're speaking about, people are waking up. They know who you are talking about. They know that. So just because you don't say Wiley, if you say something with that lookalike platform over there and all that, because I had the Tasha K interview, and we didn't get Tasha K on the phone. We got our live on camera, and it streamed around the world. Not on the phone. They're answering 2 questions. We live, and we have the exclusive interview with the hottest blogger, and she have more ratings than Hollywood Unlocked on YouTube. Her ratings is 600, 800% more than what Jason Lee does on his product.
She has came on your channel before and supported it.
But what I'm saying is, I had the exclusive for that night. That was an iconic moment. Her people are subscribing and supporting. And so she is the hottest celebrity blogger right now. She's the hottest. She's in the news with the biggest female artist, #1 worker, WAP, and she is in the news. So I'm honored to have her on the show.
As you did, because I want to be clear with this because, all right, when you say that, like you had an interview with one of the hottest bloggers, granted, okay, yes, Tasha K is in the news, but when you say that, do you say that because you feel that other bloggers are envious because you had an interview? Like, what is your reason for stating that fact?
Because she did it. Of course I'm going to say. If I go on CNN, I'm going to say, hey, I'm on CNN with Dollar. You're going to announce what you did. That's a big brand. It's to bring exposure. Why not?
Okay, that's okay. I just wanted to know what was your reason for saying
the
that.
reason is because when it's hot, you put it out there. I ain't going to sit on the sidelines and not promote it.
Oh no, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. But the only reason why I asked that is because of the way you just said that, the way you have just put that out there. And I was like, okay, is Wiley saying this because like, do he feel like other people are envious because he had an interview with Tasha K? Or is he saying like you just said, like you just said, no, that was a moment for you and you stood there promoting your moment. Okay, that's fine and dandy. I'm just gonna say this from an outsider looking in. I feel like at this point right now, at this particular point right now, I feel like this. I feel that what Armand has said about such and such went on other creators channels that fake and try to look like Magic Down the Third. I feel like this. I feel like in this situation, I feel that he would have never said that if you would have kept with your end of the deal of y'all sit there and really make your peace and you not going to drag him. I feel like when you sit there and make the statement when him and Daytime Tea Time, I went to Erica Walker, whatever her name is, Erica Banks pool party or the mentor or whatever, and you made a statement like, oh yeah, she a married woman, and he said to get nasty with it. Like, oh my God, like you're making something once again that was supposed to be buried. You digging it up. And my thing is this right here. I kind of agree with Armand when he say this. It's better. Some people don't want peace because it's better for them financially to beef with them because certain people don't have no reason to beef with him. And I feel like you are one of the people. I really don't think that he cares. I really don't. I think it's just annoying at this point. And I feel like your audience like gas you up with doing that. And
can I say this, sister? My audience can't gas me up because I'm already filled up with a lot of gas. Okay. I have a personality. And let me tell you this, before the audiences came, we were having conversations with my wiggers, and let the record show. I never met that brother in person. And what this is a mutual difference of opinion, and it's just an offer of a different opinion. It's no different than what he's doing with Tasha K. I actually personally believe that Tasha K and Ahmad Wiggins beef are more nastier than the Wiley and Ahmad Wiggins. I would say that.
But I feel like
I do
feel
personally
like,
believe that.
Like your beef, I feel like your beef is unnecessary beef. I think it's like a kind of one-sided. I don't think that man want to beef with you.
Okay.
And I think that you know that.
Okay. Well, ma'am, I would say this. I have to be able to do content. He's a great topic. He's a celebrity. He's on his way to, I guess he want to be on Wendy Williams. Ball Alert, they just posted him on Ball Alert, so he is a celebrity. So I do want to move on to other callers, sister, but thank you for being a Wiley fan and being a Ahmad Wiggins fan, sister. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Don't cuss her out, audience, because we don't want to cuss the audience out that disagree. Allow people to have their opinion, because if we cuss out an audience member, then ain't nobody else gonna call in. Just talk about the subject matter, because it's gonna be more sisters like her that's gonna come over here and gonna say what they got to say, but eventually they ain't gonna say that no more, because obviously she loved watching the Wiley Show and she loved to talk. And what this show does, we listen to what she have to say, and I don't mind. I got time today. Go ahead, 8018, call you on the air.
Again, this is what I don't understand. 1 minute people support you, and the next minute they try to underhandedly drag you. Lady, this is the Wiley Show. This is not Armand's show. Armand and Wiley have been going back and forth for some time now. I don't know if she was around in the beginning when you and Armand were doing your show together. I don't know if she was around at that time, wasn't. But you all have been familiar with each other for a long time, and you all fell out. It is what it is. You tried to rekindle it. We all wanted you to. It didn't work out because you could not. People want you to stay one way. Okay, if you do commentary, as long as you don't do commentary on me, I don't care. You can drag anybody else, just don't drag me. I don't even feel that you have been dragging Armand since you all made up. I think that you were doing commentary because Armand and Tasha K, they've been going back and forth. Oh my God, how long has it been? It's like, and I'm not saying it's on either one of them. I think it's on both of them. One to throw shots and the other one to throw shots, and they've been going back and forth. Okay, that's what's online, and that's hot. It's no different than Rich Luck to those of us that are in the makeup community. Rich Luck does commentary on Jeffree Star, Tatiana. He does commentary on all of them. Okay, and he still has a massive platform of over 200K. And he still does it to this day, but he's not taking sides with anyone. This is the Wiley Show. There is no other show like it. And if you don't like it, and if you disagree with something and you just keep calling in and it's always something negative, stop watching. It's just as easy as that. You like Jason Lee, then go watch Jason Lee. You like Armand, then stay over there where you cannot voice your opinion. Because if you say Wiley's name, if you say certain names, he will block you. And he has every right to, because it's his show. But don't take advantage of the fact that Wiley does not do that. And we don't block people in the chat. We calm you out. You get disrespectful in the chat, you start cursing, and we trying to stay monetized, you getting calmed out. But somebody like her, you think you can come over here and say what you want and disrespect the host? No, it don't work like that. You calling people's sexuality out?
Well,
girl,
yeah,
Bob, miss me with that.
But the different thing is, I'm gonna tell people it's gonna be more callers like that. So save y'all energy.
It is gonna be more callers.
And with me is
we're not triggered. They are triggered.
Yeah, because
they're triggered. We're not triggered because we know what to do. But if you feel that you can say it, then you got to deal with the repercussions, because it's a repercussion for everything that you say.
Right, because with me, hey, it don't get to me. I actually love the conversation, because what it does, it brings more viewers. But that's
Yes, it does.
that's the key. When you have somebody that have a difference of opinion, because that make a show. It does. It does. When you're
When
different.
people say wild eye,
I
when
love
people
it.
say wild eye, that guess what? It brings nothing but more people,
It
and
just
those
brings
people
nothing but
end
more
up
people.
subscribing because they love it. They love it. And Millie does support you.
She does.
Millie, when you all, I guess when that little thing happened with y'all, and I not only was I in your DM, I was on the live, and I told you, you all need to talk, because Millie supports you 100%. She's one of the very few that supports you and dropped your name with no problem.
Right.
She doesn't have a problem with. She says your name with no problem. See, I like that. I don't like
Absolutely.
where I have to be censored and not say the person's name. We need to know who you're talking about. Who are you talking about?
Absolutely.
But you can't do that on other people's platforms.
No, you
That's
can't.
all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
All I wanted to say, educate yourself before you come over here talking that smack. Because just like you giving your opinion, you're going to have people, other people, not only the chat is ruthless with it. I'm nice with it. The chat is undefeated over here. Chat will roast you down. Just be prepared when you come on this platform and people roast you down, because if you go on our Mon show or these other people's shows and you start talking sideways out of the mouth and you start dropping Wiley's name, they're not only going to roast you down to the ground, but they're going to block you.
Facts.
And every time if they find out that you making other false, false accounts, they're going to keep on blocking you and call you out on it. That's all I'm saying, Wiley. Have a good day, dude.
All right. Thank you. All right. The number is 646-716-8447. 0735. Calling on air.
Sorry, Wiley, I had to call back one more time.
Okay.
Okay, I appreciate that last caller. She makes a lot of sense. If you support somebody, you don't have to be that. You don't only have to support that one person. Or if I love Wiley more than I like Jason Lee, I'm still gonna watch it. But my main reason to call him back is saying that I don't dislike Armand, and I do watch his commentaries from time to time. He has good celebrity news. And sometimes it's some of the same things I heard other people say, but then you can put it in a different perspective. But when it comes to number one, I think Wiley's my favorite. But the caller that keeps calling back trying to justify why she kept going in on you, and she liked Armand at the same time. If she likes Armand that much, tell her to super chat him or cash app him, and I promise he'll talk to him. Y'all have a good day. I ain't calling back no more.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, let's go to the phone lines. We love all callers, as long as you're respectful. 7069, calling on air. 76.
Hi, are you talking to me?
Yeah, 70. Yeah. Go ahead, sister.
Oh, hi. Hi. My name is Nicole, and I'm calling from Oakland, California.
Yes.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
Hi. You know, I'm sitting here watching your show for the first time, and I'm really enjoying it. And you have some dedicated followers. That is so sweet. So I'm going to continue watching, and you keep doing a great job. Good work.
Thank you so very much. All right, we go on to the next caller. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hello? Yes, am I on?
Yes, you're on.
I finally got through. How you doing, Wiley? I love your show.
Love you.
And I also had a lot of people to subscribe to your show and everything. I just want to address something about Tasha K.
Yes,
Tasha K is a hater. She hates on Cardi B like crazy. I mean, constantly. And she starts a lot of stuff. Tasha K is a big troublemaker. And everything that she tries that's bad about other people, it really applies to her. She calls people ugly, and she's every bit of ugly. Her attitude, everything about Tasha K is messed up. And once her subscribers finally pick her out and figure her out fully, they're going to unsubscribe from her. She's going to start losing a lot of subscribers and stuff like that. But Wiley, keep doing your thing. I love what you're doing. This is Chicago. This is Chi-Town. I love what you're doing with your show. I see you, picking up and you're doing a lot of great things. And your followers is very successful and stuff like that to you and stuff from what I can see. But I think you're doing a great job. I like I said, but I prefer Armand Wiggins over Tasha K. At least he will become a little realer than Tasha K. I think Armand is real. He have his flaws about falling behind what she's talking about. If I was Armand, I wouldn't even pay Tasha K any attention because she really is no competition to neither one of y'all, to Armand Wiggins, nor neither you, Wally. So I wouldn't even pay Tasha K any attention. What she need to do was grow some hair on the side of her damn head and stop walking around like somebody that shaved their head with a fucking lawnmower every time you look at her with her ugly ass, with them black ass rings around her eyes.
Okay, wait a minute. Lord have mercy. But I will say this, though. Regardless of what people say about people, you're helping that person, right? Even when a person get up on the Wiley Show and they talk and they have a conversation and they say this is the beauty of YouTube. You have freedom of speech where you can talk and have conversations, and that's what it is. And when people call in, they disagree. You got to know how to. I'm more seasoned with it. I don't go off as much. And so we don't want people like to really go off the rails and all that type of stuff because y'all don't have this energy on their platform, though. That's what gets me with people. Because they can't do it. But next week, let me put that on the board. We will be covering the presidential debate, and that will be next week, immediately following debate between this is the first one. President Trump will be going head to head with Vice President Biden on the debate stage, and so I believe will be on CNN. The first debate, and immediately following that debate, we will be covering it live on the Wiley Show. So if you want to join us for that show, just send me an email, and that show will be next week, Tuesday, September the 29th. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Yes, Wally?
Yes.
Yes, I'm the same person you were talking to. I would like to donate to your show.
Okay. Thank you. The Cash App is on the screen.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
So I understand you probably have other callers to get to, so I'm going to go ahead and hang up. But I'm so happy I got through to finally talk to you.
Yes. Thank you so much, sister. I'm looking forward to the donation.
Thank you.
All right now.
Okay. Sorry.
0523. Caller, you on air.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so I'm like cleaning the house and I'm just listening to everything going down because I was like literally was just on Millie's live. But what I do want to say about this little Tasha K thing, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care for her. Never really did for the past maybe 2 years. Because honestly, all this is going down. I'm there, but I knew this was coming. I've been watching every one of you guys. And the thing with Tasha K is the whole thing was just unprofessional. Nobody should be doing all this arguing. Cardi B argues with about every blogger you can. And that's just her. That's what she do. I don't really care. But with Tasha K, the problem is I love Nicki Minaj to death. I'm a fan. But even when she reports on Nicki and she's like on her side, my problem is that she skews her information. So not saying her information is completely unreliable, but at the same time, don't skew facts to make it blend to you. So that's where we had the problem with Tasha K. And now it been caught up with her, which honestly, I feel like it was due time for a lot of people's karma for 2020. Like even Cardi B, love her or whatever, respect for that girl, but everybody's getting their karma. So I feel like with Tasha K, honestly, she did things really messy. She was unprofessional about things. She was trying to get things out a little too fast. She was trying to be the first one. And that's a problem too. Everyone needs to stop trying to be the first one and get your information correct. Because if you get your information correct, nobody can argue with you about that. So the problem with Tasha is she just needs to chill out, calm down. Everybody grown now. Everybody needs to sit down and calm down, relax, and don't switch your hair out. And just honestly, she just needs to come out, clean herself up, apologize for everything, apologize to everyone, honestly, because I remember some stuff went down with them. I think Armand and them probably a month or two ago, even probably this year. So I think she just needs to really make a video because I know people love to do that stuff. And just apologize and just be like, look, I messed up. I got my information wrong. Point blank period. She should have never let Cardi B and everybody else work up because Cardi's good at that. So I don't know why everybody falls for it. So Cardi's already going through stuff. Tasha K going through stuff. Everybody's going through stuff. So I think everybody just need to relax and just chill out and also kind of not believe everything that come out of people's mouths unless they really got real facts. And also, everybody, please double check yourself. Even though you guys give us the information, you can also go fact yourself because, Google is free. So that's really all I got to say about it, really. But I don't know. If you just listen to Tasha K, maybe you just need to be more bright in the head about it because Tasha K never told the truth completely. Even when
but it was a comment. Oh my gosh, somebody wrote a comment. Thank you, Tasha K, for the Cash App. Thank you, sister, for that. Thank you so much for that. But let me say this: it was a comment. Hold up. Because everybody keep running with this narrative that she's not telling the truth, but somebody wrote a comment. I want to make sure I find that comment on here. Give me a second. Someone said, let me scroll down. Wow, because it was good. Okay, this is what this viewer said. Everybody should give E! News, TMZ, Ricky Smiley Morning Show, The Breakfast Club, the bloggers, and all the YouTubers the same energy they give Tasha K. But they want because Tasha got them shaking in their boots, literally, and has been for years. And I think that is so true. And this is have been ever since I've gotten to know this sector with Tasha K and when me and Amawis came into the YouTube sector, it was drama. It was mess. First, it started out we was doing Love and Hip Hop reviews, and then boom, Cardi B, Star Marie. It was just drama ever since then, and it's just drama. So this ain't nothing new. Every season when she have a hot story, she lied. Then I guess it dies down. It'd be like every other little couple of she lied. They do it everything.
Exactly.
Because ever since I've known her since 2018. Oh, look at it. It's been this way.
Exactly.
And she have always came on the
and that's why I guess I'm like, why is everybody so confused about why? I don't know. Everybody's acting surprised. I'm like, people, that's why I tell folks, especially in 2020, keep up with everything. Everything that's coming out is nothing new. You just got to peep game and sit back and just watch it unfold. And I'm glad you seen it at the same time with the Tasha K thing when I think Armand, like you said, Armand and her were all going at it. I'm just looking at this mess like, yo, everybody's surprised, but this has been going on. And then, like you said, we're going to forget again. We'll be probably back in December once something else breaks.
That's how it is. And it's like, it's different season. Then you get different people that are now teaming up with this one teaming up, but you got to keep watching. That's in this season, but you never know what it's going to be in the next season, right? You just never know. You got to just keep watching. You may see some people collaborate in this season, but in the next season, they be beefing. So you have to keep watching. And a lot of time, a lot of people don't have enough time. They just started. But no, when you actually been here for a while, I seen people that was this my friend, they just dragging each other next week. So that was just my experience being in these YouTube streams. I've seen it a lot happen. And don't give your friendship too much love. Give it time. And with time, come back 2, 3 years, 4, 5 years later, and then tell me how it is. You would say it right now because it's just fresh, but just wait a little while until the tests and trials come, and let's see how strong your friendship is. Thank you, ma'am.
Exactly. You speaking facts, and I do see the comments too. People said Cardi B loves Tasha K. Now I will say this: Cardi B watches. Everybody can play y'all all day, try to act like you don't have like a big platform, a million, all y'all. At this point, if everybody really notices, 2020 is really transitioning to now. It's not just blockers. Y'all are the real deal. Y'all really been the real deal anyway. So now people are actually taking y'all seriously, and it's not the fact I would say Cardi is completely obsessed with Tasha K. I think Cardi just watches like we all do because she fights with Millie a lot too. So I think Cardi, the problem is, people shouldn't let Cardi work them up either, even though she's just a celebrity, but they shouldn't let her work them up either in this situation because Cardi gets worked up anyway. That's just her personality. Like point blank here. I might not like the girl, but I respect her and I understand how her brain works. Might not be the brightest tool in the shed, but the girl just listens to anything and she's going to respond to anything. So that's just the Cardi thing. Tasha should never let that girl get you worked up. That's just how things go down. People just got to realize when they being toyed with. I don't fall for bait, but
Thank you so
That's
much,
pretty much
sister.
it, you know.
All right. The 716-8447. The number is 646-846716-8447. Okay, we're gonna go to the next caller. 4632 here. 4632. Hello. You're live on the air. 4632. All right. Okay,
Hello.
Yes. Oh, there you go. I was about to hang up. How you doing?
Wiley?
Yes.
I can't hear you like you say.
I can hear. Put your phone up to your ear. What's on your mind?
I just called to say that I love how you do not let nobody come to your forum and talk about nobody, respect nobody, and they're going to respect you and anybody else when they come on your show. You do not let nobody talk about nobody, and you and I think that is you.
Yes. Thank you so very much, sister, for that. You just woke up?
No, I have a cold.
I'm praying that you that you get through the cold and that you get healed and make sure you drink you some hot tea and take it easy.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
You be blessed, and you have a wonderful success.
Thank you so very much, ma'am. God bless you.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. All of the callers called in. Wow. Another 3-hour live. Shout out to the people. Thank you to those that have subscribed. We just gained another 100 subscribers today. So we thank each and every one of you all for that. God bless you. Let me see who's in here that needs special shout out. She's acting like y'all never lie. I don't stand that. My bad. Volume is low. Feel better. Call. She got a call. I don't. Okay. Who else? Wiley is shady. I see in the comments. Wow. You pay Cardi bills too? No, I don't pay Cardi bills. I don't have that type of funding to pay nobody bills. My birthday is November 11. I will be 30 years old. November 11, I will be 30 years old. So if you want to be a blessing to us, our Cash App is on the, hold on, I'm going to definitely put that on the screen if you want to be a blessing to us. Give me a second. Okay. The Cash App, I will put that up there for the people that want that. Marquise Wiley. And also we have the P.O. Box. So if you want to donate or send us some stuff for our birthday, we'll be 30 years old. Now, I'm not going to make no promises that I'll be going live immediately following the Hollywood Unlocked. So I might be going live afterwards if I'm up. Okay, I'm not going to make no promises. Now, I'm going to take my medicine now. Give me about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got like 6 hours to get some sleep. So producers, make sure y'all blow my phone up and call me so I can cover it, because y'all want me to cover it and I want to view it, right? We're not jealous, we're not envy, we just hungry. Can I say that again? We're not jealous, we're not envy, we're hungry. We're not jealous, we're not envy, we're just hungry. Okay? We're just hungry. It is a difference. Not thirsty, hungry. Okay? Hungry. Not jealous. Because if I was jealous, why would I put a flyer on my page? If I was jealous, why would I promote it? No. Did you see me start one campaign with it? No. I'm literally supporting, because this is beautiful for Black YouTubers coming together. I think it's great. I'm going to always have my opinion, because that's the beauty of the Wiley Show. They say, Wiley, be original. My voice is original. Me giving my opinion. And though it may not be what you want, you may not like what I say, but you have to respect me for giving my opinion, just like everybody else give their opinion. I will not allow nobody to be able to say you cannot give your opinion while they giving their opinion about everybody else, right? And you cannot dangle. And let me tell y'all something really quickly before I go. Give me, we got anonymous. This will be the last caller. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, what's up, Wiley? I just wanted to call back because of the fact that you just brought out all those bloggers and you named all those celebrity entertainment news gossip columns that all talk about Cardi B. But for some reason, when Tasha talks about Cardi B, she's obsessed. I think it's kind of contradictive a little bit that everyone wants to always say she's obsessed for talking about Cardi B, but everyone else is allowed to talk about Cardi B. And I think it's because Tasha goes against the grain. She doesn't kiss Cardi B's butt and put out only the positive things about Cardi B. She puts out negative things too. And I think that's what makes you go far, because if you think about the big leak, the big bloggers who end up making it real big, like the Howard Sterns and the Wendy Williams and even the Perez Hiltons, when you think about how they got to where they got to, it's because they went against the grain. They didn't go with the narrative of all positive news. They didn't mind being salacious. They didn't mind going against the grain, and it's what propelled them. And when you really think about Tasha, a lot of people think she's going down, but if you look at her numbers, she's actually going up. And eventually, and if YouTube really didn't like what she was doing, she would have been pulled a long time ago. So it's evident that they make a good coin off of her being salacious, being the way she is, and that's why she's still on YouTube, getting bigger numbers. Her channel, as soon as she pops up with a video, you see it on all platforms. So there's something to it that these YouTubers, the big leagues in YouTube, they see something in her. And eventually, a big network is going to see something in her. And when we see Wendy decline, don't wake up one day and you see Tasha on TV and say, well, she was a liar. But now you're watching her on primetime TV. So it goes to show you never count anyone out. Never count, including you, Wiley. People counting you out. And one day you may be the one that actually have the big broadcasting show. And all these other people who are, pick-me girls and trying to, kiss up to the celebrities. But when the celebrity is done using them, they're going to toss them to the side. But it'd be you who never kissed their butt to begin with that gets propelled forward and gets the big starlight because you went against the grain. You went against the norm, and that's what sets you apart. Be yourself and continue to be yourself.
You have to, because with me, it don't impress me. Like I said on the number one show on Stagehead on Mob Radio, I said on her radio show, I'm not impressed by a DM. Come on my show for an interview. You know what I'm saying?
Mob is the same way. She's the same way. Millie's the same way. She wants facts. She wants you to come on her show. She wants to show you. She wants to. If I'm that big, mention my name. She says it all the time. Don't take my story and not mention my name. Facts. Give me my just due. But they don't want to do it when all these stories that, like, for instance, Tasha, as you notice, we always want to point out the stories that she get wrong. But what about all the stories that she got right, like the Wendy Williams story with the baby, and the whole situation with oh my God, Jada Pinkett and Will? She did that last year. Yeah. She said that August was messing with Jada, but y'all didn't want to admit it. And then it came out that it was true. And now, did anyone go on that platform to say, "Oh, Tasha Ben said that last year"?
And
no,
she said
because it's
with
all
the Jenner girl,
pointing her out to be incredible.
With
exactly.
Jenner, what was that? Kylie Jenner, is that her name? The
yes, with Kylie Jenner
with the Forbes. Yeah, she did
with the Forbes thing. She's been and said that, and now it's coming out publicly. So it's like she does get stories right. She actually does get stories right. But just like any entertainment, some things are going to get wrong, and you may make mistakes along the way, but at the end of the day, you don't just count somebody out. But I think it's easy to count her out because she's a black woman, and she's a dark-skinned black woman, and a lot of women and people are intimidated by that. Because how dare she go up against these white girls or these white women of power? How dare she? She's black and she's a black woman. She's supposed to sit in the corner and know her place. And because she has a lot of pride in herself, she doesn't sit in that corner. She stands strong and says, that's right, I am a black woman and I do have a voice. And because of that, it intimidates a lot of people. Me personally, I believe that that's the reason why they come for her, because they can't believe that people actually like this woman, and here they are looking the part, having the thing and not getting the same clout. Like you said, she gets more views than all the people that is talking about her.
Yeah.
If that ain't saying who you are, then I don't know what is. Give the lady her roses, let her have her moment, and just ride the ride. Like we're going to ride the Wiley ride. All the way to the top, y'all. We're going to see Wiley on, I speak, not station head, I speak iHeartRadio into your life.
Come on.
I speak Spotify into your life. I want you to have a big platform because you're entertaining. You really are. And eventually people are going to catch on to that Wiley energy and you're going to get really, really big. And all the haters are going to be trying to find a way to try to dismiss you. They're going to bring up your past. They're going to try to do things to stop you. And guess what? It's not, because what's meant for you is for you, and you're going to grow no matter what.
Absolutely.
And that's it. I want to be out. I'm out. I'm out. This is my final time in your show. Bye.
Thank you. But that is so true. Because I'm not going to say this, you know, how some people would say, hey, I want to go and get, you know, this celebrity. I'm like, no, sir, you got to understand your self-worth. It's okay to communicate, but let me get that interview. Let me get that interview because it helped the brand. And let me do it my way. And sometimes you have to listen. I have to listen. But then I thought about it. I said, wow, this is a hot subject and I'm a part of it. So why not talk about it? Everybody else talk about it and you see the growth. And you cannot listen to others that team up. I have dealt with a lot of people that teamed up against me and they have miserably failed miserably. They can't handle. They don't have enough stamina to come against the Wiley Show. And so we continue to fight really, really hard. We're not the smartest person in the bunch, but we're damn sure not the dumbest. So if I don't know how to pronounce a word, I will go to howtopronounce.com. I need that check, howtopronounce.com, and we would do that. So we're working on it. And I want to thank the new viewers that are watching us. You know, it's the new viewers. And let me tell you this. Thank you all for watching us. Thank you. Because we said it. We said more people are going to come to the show. And we just going to, because we've been putting the work in. I get anxiety. I remember I was reading this book. I believe this was, he probably talked about it in Shook One, but he did talk about it in Black Privilege, Charlemagne the God. And he had anxiety because even with the success, he would get anxiety. Like, is this real? Is this really for me? And I'm like, I'm getting anxiety. And I ain't even got the check because I already know what God is going to do for me. And so I sense it. And now I know that I have to do a better job taking care of my mental health and all of these things. And I have to do a better job because I am a workaholic. I'm not an alcoholic. Like my mother was two holics. She was a workaholic and she was an alcoholic. She had two things against her. She would work, but then also she would drink as well. And so I picked up that workaholic gene from my mother. So I would work. Like even to my roommate, he said, "You still doing the show?" And then I'm on the phone. You don't see the behind the scenes stuff of the phone calls that I talk to people that is bigger than me, and I give them advice, and I give them great advice, great conversation that you don't see. Awesome advice. People that call me from New York and I would just give them awesome advice because I love doing it. If I never were to host a show, I would love to produce a show. That's where the money is into producing. You know, some shows, the executive producers, the producers make more money than some of the cast. Anonymous, you live on the air. I said that was last call, but y'all calling. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Am I live?
You live, sister.
Okay, thank you. How you doing, Wally?
Blessed and hungry.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I just subscribed to your show, yes. And I think that you have a very great show. And I just wanted to say that the guy that just called in, I guess it was the guy that, I don't know, a few seconds ago, whatever, but I see that Storm Moreau then finally came out the closet.
No. Why you say that?
And
He never came out of the closet. What do you mean by that? Did he do a pose? Did he do a video? Or that's your assumption?
no, just hear me out right quick. I'm not going to take too much of your time. Storm Moreau, what I mean by that, he finally came up out the closet because he called in, and the way he was sounding just now, I'm taking up for Tasha K, but Tasha K looked like Charlie Murphy in the face.
No, that wasn't no. That wasn't her, sister. No. You Lord have mercy. These people. Y'all only making Storm Moreau bigger. That man probably eats so much yoni. He probably got so much Pangea spray. He probably eats so much yoni. Yeah, I'm glad that he never came in and tell it. Storm, don't tell him. Let them just come over there and watch and keep. Don't let them know nothing. He probably eating so much yoni. It's probably caught up in his nostrils. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Don't tell him, Storm. Keep it private, Storm. If you're listening in the bushes, don't tell him. Nothing about your person like that make you so original. It make people curious. Then they gotta go over there and see what he's doing. Don't tell them. These people are so curious. Okay, you don't tell him what that man does. You don't know. You ain't there. You watch him on a free app. You know something got to be wrong with you. You think you know like that. You so invested. Now, I'm invested because it's my job to be invested because I'm a host. But you a viewer, I think he that way. You ain't in this bedroom. And I told a lady, I said, ma'am, she said, you don't know. I don't think you want it. I said, well, and she sent me a picture of her. I said, whoa, somebody's calling my name. Oh, somebody. I saw that picture. I was like, whoa. And I said, well, FaceTime me. Okay. And she FaceTime me. Because at first I was about to drag. And I said, oh, okay. All right. That's all I'm going to just say. All right. The NDA have not been signed yet. Okay. Once the NDA is signed between me and her, then I can tell you the story, but she can't, But then I might not even tell you the story. I ain't going to tell you there. The NDA got to sign. Yeah, get the NDA. Definitely. And I'm manic too. Real. I'm take me a shower, put on that, put on that shades create, put that soap on me. Take a good shower. I'm ready. This the best. This like the best time. The best feeling. And we do got the Manic D t-shirts to sell T-String, okay? For real. We not lying. We do have the t-shirt. Actually, I got some more designs to put out on there too. But we do got Manic D t-shirt. Only an old school Wiley Show supporter know what Manic D is. If you don't, only an old school Wiley Show supporter know what that is. But yeah, the NDA got to sign. We have nothing better to do. I like that. You fair novelist. Yeah. I was like, hey, they got to sign. Oh, okay. D1. Yeah, the shirt's on there. Wiley. All right. Sure. You can help us out. See, this is what I want to tell y'all too, family. Let me make sure this is not my house. Let me take that off. I do not live here. Hold up. Give me a second. Let me let y'all know. I don't live here. I don't. That is the green screen. I don't have a grand piano. So I want to tell you that again. Maybe if I get a picture with an air mattress on there, maybe that'll make it. I don't live extravagant. I'm very, very humble. Because some people think I got it. I don't. That is a green screen. You have been catfish. Let me put it out there. That ain't my house. I would love to have this. This is what I would love to have. But I don't have the credit or the capital to get this yet. Okay? Ain't nowhere in the world. I won't even be able to get that piano on credit. Not with the credit I got. I won't even be able to get that rug. Not yet. I'm still in the 500s. I'm getting to the 6. I'm still in the 500. Now, when I started on YouTube, I was in the 400. Now, I'm in the 500s heading to the 600s. So I don't live there. Let me just I don't want nobody to get triggered. This ain't nothing but a green screen. That was just your imagination once again. Run away with me. It was just your imagination running away with me. I just wanted to let you know. Because the lady said, I don't think you know. I do need it, okay? I'm broke. All right? I don't have no new Mercedes. I don't. The car I got needs some brake pads right now. And we gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we get the money to get it. But the car paid off. It's paid off. Thank you. I do thank him for that. It's paid off. That was the first car I paid off. The first car in 29-year history that I paid off. And I was so happy, even though I paid for that car 3 times over because the interest rate was 30-some, 40-some. It was high interest rate. High interest, because when you got low credit, you pay for stuff 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times over. So I paid for that car 7, 6 for 3 years. Paying, what was it, almost $300-something a month? Almost $400 a month for 3 years straight. So I paid for that car 3, 4, 5 times over. But because I had the low credit, and I could have easily gave up, but it would have been sad for all of the women and men that donated to help me with the down payment. So I made a promise to those that gave that I will pay the note faithful every single month. And I did exactly that. You could say Wiley is this, but I'm not a scammer. It's a lot of things that you try to, you can't say I'm a scammer because every time that I get, I put it back into everything that you say, Wiley, this is for your green screen, Wiley. This is for your lights, Wiley. This is for your computer. Wiley, it goes exactly where you wanted me to put it towards. When you give me a shirt, I wear it. I don't go and boost it and sell it. You can't say that about over here at the Wiley Show. Go over to the Wiley Show. We do exactly what we are supposed to do. Did we do it? A viewer called in. Hey, yeah, I got the green, give you the green screen. I didn't go sell it. Got that big, because I needed a big green screen. She got me a big one. Take up the whole wall. I still got extra green screen. I didn't go scam that. It was there. I'm using it right now. Lady said, I'm going to give you some drawers. You need some drawers? I got you. I'll give you some drawers. You gave me a whole box of drawers. I said out of my mouth, Pringo. I just said it. But the camera's on. Baby, I went to the P.O. box, boxes of Pringles. Oh, my shoes. Look at this going on. Boxes of shoes I haven't even put on yet. My audience don't play. You think they don't do. They do when they feel like it. When they feel like it, when they in the spirit, baby, how you doing, sugar? Because you know they say my audience old church lady. Even though, I would just do what they say my audience old church lady. So let me do an old church lady thing for a second. Hold up. Hello, how you doing, baby? This is Miss Mary Shirley. So, yeah, I'm a subscriber, and I've been watching your dad channel, and you said, baby, you needed some shirts, and I was at the store, and you said you needed 3 shirts, and you said, I only got the extra large. Is that okay, the extra large? I said, that's okay. I'll wear it, and I'll put it on. Because they say my audience old church lady. That's what they say. And I will put it on. Put it on the shirt. I have my white watch. Oh, I can't stand up. It's over there. I ain't going to be able to stand up. I ain't going to be able to do that. I was going to wear my white watch. I can't stand up. I just can't stand up. But they do it. I have them silent givers. And then one good silent giver going to take care of my situation with that library. They going to do it silently. You ain't going to know they're going to do it silently. God is going to bless. I get blessing silently, whether it's clothes, and you got to be patient. I can't force nobody to do nothing. But when God lay it on their heart, they'll do it. And you ain't got to force it. The people that's going to do it. The people that's going to complain, going to complain. It is what it is. But Wiley going to continue to offer content. And then if you get on the phone, one lady got on the phone, I ain't paying for no grown man to get out, get you a regular job. I said, ma'am, don't you go to a Kevin Hart concert? Yes. Don't you pay a ticket for Kevin Hart? Yes. Well, you paying for his drawers. You paying for his socks. Don't you laugh at the Wiley Show every day? Yes. Don't I make you pee a little bit? Yes, you sure did. So, okay. And you watch me more than you watch Kevin Hart. Who you watch more, Kevin Hart or Wiley? I watch you, Wiley, more. Exactly. So don't make me feel shame and everything like that. I'm offering it a service. Don't sit down, don't you call my phone that early in the morning. I will rebuke you. She called me early in the morning. I said, hold on, sister. You out of order. Let me ask you a question. Do you watch Kevin Hart? Yes, I watch Kevin Hart. And do you pay for his ticket? $3, $4, $5, $6, $800. You don't complain. So don't come over here complaining to Wiley. I'm from the church. I'm my uncle. Don't you hit me up in it early in the morning with no mess. Not before I had my bacon and eggs. And you hit me with some mess. Come on, dear. You out of order, you will get a strong rebuke. And then later on, I call you, we'll talk to him, we'll laugh. You know I got bipolar, you'll laugh, talk to her. Hey, you know I mean it. I know, Wiley, you ain't mean that. It's okay. Wiley, let me tell you, such and such was lying today. And I said, why she up there talking about Wiley today? Wiley don't even talk about her. I was like, it's okay then. It's fine. What are you doing? I ain't doing that, Wiley. I'm just in the kitchen cooking. What you cooking? I'm cooking me a pot roast. You cooking your pot roast? I'm cooking you a pot roast. All right. You cooking your pot roast. All right. You cooking your pot roast. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm hazy. If I mess with you, you might get a phone call from me 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Let me run this idea. I want to do this. And I'll be calling people because I don't like to do DM. That gets to me. I like to talk. Call me. Yeah. See, this was going on. And I just be walking. I got this idea. It's 3 o'clock in the morning with my idea. So what's going on? Nothing. I'm watching this, the YouTube streets. Yeah, I had to go on a little tour. You up? You up? I don't care if you still asleep. Wake up. Let's talk. I'm single. I ain't got nobody. Sure, I ain't got nothing going on. What? Oh, Lord. I was like, what's going on? Hey, yeah, what's going on? No, I'm just sitting here chilling. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's right. Pick up the phone. So, yeah, that's what we do over here. It is a family. It's really, really fun. It's really, really fun. I'm late, but I'm one thing about getting on my nerves. Keep calling over, talking about my kitchen. And the ladies love to talk to me. And I love to talk to the ladies. I love to talk to the men. I think that, but I love talking to the ladies. I love to talk. I love to entertain. All right, y'all. I'm about to put me some in the air fryer. Maybe some chicken drumsticks. When you gonna have whenever she come back, she's somewhere. Whenever she come back. Thank you all so much. If you want me to talk about the show tonight, let it be known. Send us some. Let us know. And we will try to get up for that show and do it because I know the people want it. If we don't get it immediately afterwards, we will talk about it the following day. All right. Thank you so very much. And that's it. Oh, Lord, you missed a lot, Savage. You missed a lot of mess. We talked about a lot of stuff, but you got to catch the replay. All right, y'all. Peace.